Who are some of your
Oh,
inspirations?
I want to. Sorry, go on. I want to guess.
You want
Let me know if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
Earth Gang.
No, actually.
What?
I don't really. Yeah.
Really?
Why are you so offended?
No, they're dope, though. They're dope.
No, I'm not. I'm actually
Yeah.
shocked. I'm
You
just
don't like the Earth?
I was
don't-
listening to it. I'm like this. Yeah.
You don't like the gang?
I'm familiar with them, but I'm not. They're not.
What?
He tired of counting. He's like 5, 4,
3,
2.
We back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Wake up. Early morning, people. Shout out to everybody on the DVP right now. I know, man.
Happy Shawarma Day, everybody.
It's tough.
Shawarma
It's tough
Day.
out there. It's Shawarma Day?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know that?
It's
It's one of those like national days.
It's National Shawarma Day, man.
Where did this start?
Who knows?
Where did the national days start?
I don't know.
There was never no national day when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean Earth Day. Yeah.
Ugh.
National
Yuck.
Famine, 30-hour
Earth.
famine day. They had like,
What? Famine Day.
yeah.
Famine day, yeah, I remember that.
That's every day
What
in
was
some
it?
countries.
48-hour famine?
Yeah.
You didn't sleep over at your school? 48-hour famine?
No.
30.
What?
We used to do 30. You guys did 48?
Yeah, but hold on.
2 days?
Listen,
was
welcome
a
back
thir-
to the Extra Gravy. I'm Marlon.
I'm Norm.
I'm Duke.
Y'all didn't have 48-hour famine?
No.
30. 30. my friend.
Was it 30?
It was 30.
Am I just adding on hours?
Yeah, you added an extra 18, bro. They're not
I'm
gonna
money long?
They're not letting kids sleep 2 days in a row, man.
But they let us sleep over at school. Y'all didn't do that?
Well, we
Yeah, we
did
had
that
that.
for
We
the
did that.
graduation thing in
Oh,
grade
okay.
6, but it was never related to like starving. We actually
What
ate
did
a
y'all
lot
sleep over for?
just to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Just cause like a teacher was like, let's just do a sleepover at the school.
What freaky ass school is
No.
that?
It was in elementary school, bro.
Hold on. It's not on your part. But it's a little freaky.
I guess for my teacher, yeah.
Come on down. Come on in.
There's your ear pod. There's your ear joints right there.
Nah, they're there.
Those ones are there? Okay.
Nice to meet you, Skip. Nice to meet you.
Skip Waiter.
We got Skip
If you want to
Waiter.
introduce himself.
Let's go.
Nah. Too
Word,
late.
word. Yeah.
Too late, brother.
Come on now, Skip. Come on,
We got
Skip.
Skip Waiters in the
Skip.
building.
Skip.
Young phenom. Listen, the function. Let's get straight to it, man.
Yeah, boy.
How does it feel to have such a popular song?
I don't know. I guess
TikTok
it's,
famous.
Is it? I'm still processing everything, to be honest. I keep my head down most of the time, to be honest. I don't know. I just kind of, release something and I'm on to the next thing, really. You know what I mean?
Word.
But people keep talking about it. It's like a fan favorite for sure. But
Listen, another Brampton man. What's going on in Brampton,
Yeah,
man?
what is going on over
something in
there?
the water, I guess.
I don't like
Listen
it.
to tap water over in Brampton. Y'all
don't
got
like
less fluoride or something? What's going on?
I attested to the fact that ain't got shit to do out there.
Yeah,
But
that plays a role.
Find a way to
There's
be.
stuff to do in Brampton. I hate that.
Everyone
man,
come
man.
downtown. They want to do something, man.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
stuff
No.
to do in
Brampton
Brampton.
is
There was
downtown?
stuff to do in Scarborough too, but
nothing
like
to do out there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everyone heads downtown if you want to go do
Okay.
something active or fun.
Or Saga.
Or Saga. Yeah. Saga's like a good balance between Toronto and,
Yeah.
and Brampton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Is it? I'm kidding.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no.
Saga's a good self-sustaining neighborhood. You don't need to leave
Yeah.
Saga.
It's
Really
perfect. It has everything. in
Don't
it.
need to leave
Yeah,
Saga.
they don't leave
Everything is there. They got a big major mall,
Yeah.
good transit, their own clubs, rec
have a whole
room
city now.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like where Square One is, it's its own little like downtown area.
Oh, you said
and
you're from
It
everything-
Saga?
better be.
Yeah, I'm from Mississauga,
Oh,
but
I didn't know.
I don't
5
live
and
there
10?
now. I live in Brampton.
Jeez.
I'm not from 5 and 10. From Huron to here in Eglinton.
2 and 6.
But yeah, it's a nice little city now. It has like everything you need right there.
Better be
Unlike
all that
where I
damn
live in
construction.
Brampton, I'm just like, this makes no sense. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing around. I have to drive at least 15 minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't talk about the Ontario construction like they do Eglinton West, and they need to
Been a
start.
while for
It's
that end.
been a
It's up there.
minute,
It's up
brother.
there for sure. It's up there.
It's been a minute. Some pylons are cemented into the ground. They've been there so long.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's listen. We need to direct our focus to the suburbs when we start dissing. Leave the city slickers alone. But nah, you have this song, "The Function," which is huge. I know you guys have all heard it. How did you link up with Westside Boogie?
That was my question, dog.
How do you link
I
up
had
with
to know.
with the Bookster?
Funny enough, like my last project, I had a song called Mother's Basement, and the producer that made that beat is his main producer. So I made the beat with my boy Quest, and then after we were pitching the song, And then after I actually revamped the beat to something completely different to what you hear now.
Yeah.
And it was the same producer that produced that beat. And I just asked him if he think he would be down to be on the song, basically. And he's like, he asked him. He said he was down, and then like the rest was history, really.
Fire. Did
Yeah,
you get to
that's
meet with him or?
No. So he did it from LA and shipped it over. And,
All virtual these days.
yeah, all virtual.
Oh.
I wish, man. I don't have the bread like that to be, traveling down there.
Yeah, the flying out. Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
though. It would have been perfect, to be honest, man.
No, but the record came out clean, right? You guys did your thing.
Thank you so much.
That was Lord Quest that did that?
No, so the producer's name is Dart.
Dart.
So, yeah, Lord Quest co-produced on the beat as well.
Okay.
But Dart is Westside Boogie's main producer.
All right.
Yeah, from LA. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I love this album. I feel like it's so different to what like I'm used to hearing coming out of Toronto.
Yes.
Kind of reminded me like when I listened to Cali Sway.
Thank you.
And I was like, this is so different from what's.
Yeah.
I can't even pinpoint your inspirations. Who are some of your inspirations?
I want to. Sorry, go on. I want to guess.
You want to
Let me know if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
Earth Gang.
No, actually.
What?
I don't really. Yeah.
Really?
Why are you so
Yeah.
offended?
No,
guys
they're
are
dope though. They're dope.
No, I'm not. I'm actually
Yeah.
shocked. I'm
You
just
don't like the Earth?
I
don't-
was listening to it. I'm like this. Yeah.
You don't like the gang?
I'm familiar with them, but they're not like my playlist like that. To be
Ah,
honest.
okay.
Yeah,
What about Vince Staples? I feel like there's a little
Yeah,
Vince Staples
okay.
in there.
yeah.
yeah.
Staples for sure.
Have any
Odd
more?
Future in general.
Mandy Tyler.
Tyler, the
I can see
Steam.
the hat.
Yes,
Yeah, I
of
can
course.
see the hat.
Yeah, the fashion.
Well,
is
I
well.
used to wear this stuff in high school. Funny enough, like
talk to
I'm
him.
not that young, by the way.
Come on.
Yeah. Talk to him.
You see these Russian Moscow joints? So like,
Yo, I had that too.
I killed those, man.
Yeah, I mean,
It is
But then
so-
you ever do
Norman's
the
the
one ear
hat
down?
god.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I've
bro.
never seen anyone with more diverse palette of hats.
Oh yeah. You do have a
Yeah.
fedora.
Probably
era.
has every single
Oh,
hat.
Norm
Don't
don't
get me-
discriminate
oh,
against
man.
any hat.
Yeah.
fresh out.
You have the
man.
golfer joint too, like the
He's gonna have a sombrero face.
the triangle one that's nasty.
No, I don't got that.
Okay.
He had that. He had
the
them,
weird
he had
Kangol
them,
one.
Them what do you call them?
The Michael
The
Jordan dad hats?
1940 Paperboy.
That's what I'm talking
Common
about.
joints.
You had that?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking
did
about?
he have them?
Yeah. The old common sense
Trixes?
joints.
That's nasty.
yeah.
Ew.
Actually, the last time I wore it was the last time we were talking about like that chick that stopped talking to a dude because he wore a hat like that.
Damn, we made you self-conscious?
I stopped wearing the hat. I stopped wearing the hat.
pobrecito. Oh, no.
I was like, nah, I can't do Michael Jordan dad hats no more, man.
Oh, my gosh.
man.
You've been putting out music for 3 years?
Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
How long have you been doing music? 'Cause that's
like-
always a different answer.
Yeah. As a hobby, I want to say maybe like 10, 11 years. But
What took you so long then to transfer from a hobby to
honestly,
actually doing it seriously?
my friends at the time, like I was always that guy that believed in other people more than I believed in myself. So I would dedicate my time investing into other guys I thought that were better than me, and shit went left where like I invested into this certain person. They put a project out. It wasn't
Expose
received.
their name, dog.
I can't do that. I wish I wanted
Mix
to.
up, baby. Let's get clicks.
but his project wasn't received that well, and he ended up taking down the whole entire project after we all put money into it. I bought a camera to do like be a video guy at the whole 9 yards.
Wow.
And after that, I'm like, you know
Kanye, put that record out, man.
Hey. Funny enough, he's like a huge like Kanye stan too. Like it's funny how that works. But
Nah, he's not a real Kanye fan.
Clues.
Why did he take it down?
Clues.
he didn't like the rest. Someone had a comment saying like too much auto tune,
And then he
and
said,
that
"Oh,
was
take
enough
it
for
all
him.
down."
Yeah.
Oh man,
Is this
don't read the
artist
comment
name
feed-
two
don't read the
words?
comment feed, man.
No, I can't say that.
Oh, the Kings of
Yeah,
Leon.
man. But after that, basically after that whole experience, I'm
That's
like, you know what?
crazy.
I'm gonna dedicate time to like. I wanted to be a rapper as well. So when that happened, I'm like, you know what? Let me just focus on investing in myself. But then when I did that,
How much money did that take?
you don't even want to know, brother. And funny enough, like all my friends at the time that were investing into that particular guy.
Yeah.
When I said I want to do music myself, they didn't help me out. So it was me by myself doing this whole entire thing.
But did they know? Did they hear your music before that or anything?
They did, but they
Okay.
thought he was better, so they didn't see it
Wow.
was worth investing into, you know.
Word.
See?
I'll show
They're
you.
not my
That's
friends now.
tough.
but-
And you got to choose the right
Yeah.
entourage, and you picked the wrong one.
Yeah, it's tough. It's rough. And like
rough.
we rented out a house, we lived together to do music. The whole like it was
Oh,
serious.
Content House, COE.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bought a $5,000 camera. Went to the strip club, got stolen. Someone broke into the car, stole the camera. No one helped me pay for the camera, but I bought it for them to help them out. It's like it goes.
True
deep.
colors are showing.
Yeah.
I hope you don't talk to none of those people anymore.
No, they're all
right,
gone
good,
still.
You still reach out?
Do they still do music?
$5,000 to get rid of him. Man.
He's still to this day saying he's supposed to be doing music still, but nothing came out to this day. And that was like it's been what, 6-7 years now.
Hey.
Yeah, so
And then you got you got mad joints out
hey, you know,
while he got nothing.
You ever sit at home and just like jerk off to that feeling?
All right.
Like, yo,
That's ridiculous.
All right.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, give yourself a card. That's a red one right there.
That's a
We're
red
tied.
That's a
no diddy, no diddy, no
Not tied.
diddy.
He's
no
got
diddy.
one
We're
before.
not tied.
He's got one before. You missed the one before. Oh my god.
No.
Nasty.
No. Don't look at me like that, yo.
Just like the pill. No, but that's amazing, man.
Yeah. Yo, what was the influence for the whole karate character?
The Pat Morita joint.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Mr. Miyagi.
I heard the
Cobra
beat.
Kai.
I heard the beat, and it just came to my head like the wax on, wax off, like a Mr. Miyagi, and I just ran with that whole theme. But it wasn't like it was just like a spur of the moment. kind of
Okay.
thing. It wasn't really.
I thought it was like a
well
deeper
Oh, he
thing.
wants you to continue it.
No.
Yeah.
He wants you to walk around in a gi?
You going in that?
I want to stay away from the Kendrick comparisons because
Got
people
you.
always compare me to Kendrick because my voice is kind of
It
Yeah,
is.
that's
similar.
horrible.
So
It
I'm
is.
kind of
Don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no. Stay away
I
from
thought you were
that.
saying his
brother.
voice was horrible.
My voice is not that deep. It's kind of high pitched. It's kind of like it has that kind of tone to it. But yeah, I try to stay away from those comparisons to be honest.
Yeah.
Not in
I
this
feel
city,
like-
brother.
Yeah, I know, right? You can't escape it, man.
I feel like that's a voice Kendrick puts on though, to get a certain sound because he has so many different voices that he puts on.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one of his voices, but
Yeah.
yours is a natural voice.
Natural like that, yeah.
You don't
Hi,
put
Max.
on.
Yeah.
It is you. It is who you is.
I would
Yeah.
come
It
in
is,
and
it is.
pick
Yeah.
the lock.
But
Honest-
amazing artist though. Like
Yeah,
I'm not mad at the comparisons. You know,
Yeah, of course.
I'd rather that than somebody else I don't like, right? But
So now, of the people
Yeah,
he
like
said,
Chromazz.
now what are your? Oh, God, not Chromazz.
My fault.
Yeah.
he said it, not me.
Oh, he still want a chance.
Oh man.
That
Boy, be oiling up the feet, huh?
I'm good.
But, okay, so what were the influence then?
Yeah, so like Tyler, Kanye's big influence, Sampha, Frank Ocean.
Slick Rick.
Someone said it before, but not really.
I see the look,
You
brother.
could be
Yeah,
related
you
to him.
think
The
so?
still,
look is
actually.
Yeah.
very
You
slick.
kind of look
Yeah.
like him still.
That's the first thing I
That's
thought of.
crazy. Really?
Because of the gold teeth.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The gold
Yeah.
teeth with the hat.
Yeah.
Very slick Rick.
Yeah.
I'll take that though.
And the glasses. And the
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Exactly.
doesn't Slick Rick have glasses too?
Yeah,
I can't see, so.
He's a for
You
real.
have to.
Yeah.
These aren't a character.
But yeah,
I'm blind.
Kanye, yeah, those are like the main guys I would say. Pusha T as well. You know, but yeah, those are like the main, I guess, influences for sure.
Interesting
Fire.
inspirations, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Traitor.
No.
Whoa!
Oh, and any Toronto artist?
Putting that on a jacket, all right.
Crazy.
That's crazy. They're gonna cancel
No
your show in
comment. No
history.
comment. No comment.
No comment is smart.
Don't throw a show in history.
I love Drake.
Yeah. Nice cleanup, bro.
I was at history like a couple weeks ago performing there too. So Drake.
Yo,
love you.
Blast show just got
Cancel.
axed.
Oh, really?
What?
And guess where Blast was?
History.
In the video.
pop out
Yeah.
and the video.
Yeah.
Honestly, everybody's
Everybody's
concert
getting
is getting canceled
canceled,
at
yeah.
this point.
There's
The
been like
conspiracy can't be.
Yeah.
I think Masego got was it Masego who got canceled?
Really?
Wale got canceled.
Wale.
Wale.
I saw Wale.
Wale was one. I think that's the one I was thinking about.
Is it low ticket sales in general? Like, people
No,
aren't buying
it's
it?
the
No.
border.
It's the
Yeah.
border.
Yeah,
For Wale, he
They're just
posted.
not
Yeah.
fucking around
for a lot
with
of people,
anybody.
the border is it's not just you; it's the crew as well. So, like, say for example, your stage guy
Gotta
has
charge.
priors. Now you don't have a stage guy. you know what I mean? I can't not travel with this guy. He sets up the stage. So it's like it's little things like that. That's what happened with Kaylani. It was one of the crew
Okay.
that kind of fucked up everything essentially.
Damn.
So yeah, just do your due diligence.
That's
man.
why you do record checks.
right?
Yeah. Back
Some
to
people
skate-
lie.
You can't.
Yeah.
No,
Some
you
people
can't
lie.
put. Well, you could do a real record check where it gets like actually pulled up.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, let me ask you what your history is. Of course, people are gonna lie,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
you
clean.
could go through like the actual.
Three
Going
felonies.
through doing your actual due
Yeah.
diligence. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But also, like sometimes you just can't put on everybody.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
fact.
You know.
Yeah.
That's true. Too.
You try to save people, man. You try to save people.
Can't say
Can't
that.
save
speaking of
everybody.
Especially when you're
saving, though.
rich.
Yeah,
Try to save people.
speaking of saving, on this album, you said that you had a daughter.
Yeah.
How did fatherhood change you?
Oh man, it's funny when I had my daughter. It's like I can't remember my life before her. To be honest, it's funny how that happened. She just turned 2, by the way.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Happy
man.
birthday.
Congrats,
Thank you. For me, it just changed my whole perspective on life, to be honest. Like, everything has more purpose, has more meaning. I don't do anything. Like, whatever I do, I have to think twice about it, you know?
More intention.
Yeah, because whatever I do is going to affect her too, right?
Yeah.
And how I represent myself in front of the public eye and all these things.
Yeah,
like, I try to, you know, stay on top of that. I think one of the main things why I still do music is, like, when she becomes of age, if she wants to pursue something, I want to be able to say, you know what, pursue your dreams because your dad did it too as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing for me. Like, I don't want to be that guy to say, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda when it comes to her, you know.
Yeah.
But that's like the biggest thing for me is like,
That's real.
find what you love and pursue that thing, and I'll support it 100%. You know.
That's
I
fire.
feel
That's
like
good.
that now because I'm thinking of like I have a 2.5-year-old.
Oh, wow.
And so I always see her doing things, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't want to be the one to put a damper on your potential, you know,
Yeah.
just because I don't understand or
Exactly.
I
What
might
if
not
it's
like
really
something.
dumb, though?
What if it's really dumb?
Yeah.
I guess you have borderline. It's like borderline.
I would tell her.
You
I
gotta
would
be
tell
real.
Like,
her,
what
You
if
gotta
it's
be real.
really dumb? Like,
you know?
You gotta be real.
Mommy, I
with it.
love garbage. I love the trash. I want to be a raccoon.
I know you say that.
It's like,
now.
all right,
Until she chooses something really whack.
You can't be everything.
But she's really into like music, right?
Oh yeah,
And
she's a
so-
dancer, man.
Yeah.
More than that, like she'll pick
dancer.
up guitars, like a ukulele, and
Oh,
she
really?
like actually will
I see the
do
Ezra
some
put her in
stuff,
the
and it's
story.
like
Yeah.
actually sounds good sometimes.
Yeah.
And she
Or
makes the
she'll just pick
faces.
up like the piano, and she literally told me the other day. She was like, "I was like, when you grow up, what do you want to be?"
An
I was like,
emo
"Do you want
dan-
to be a DJ?"
I want to sing emo.
And she's like, "Yeah." She was like, "I want to be a rock star."
Oh, really?
And I was like,
Jeez.
"Damn, now I gotta be your manager, and I gotta be in the music business for
Little
real
Nola Vert.
again."
It's
Little Nola
crazy.
Vert.
My daughter does the same thing. Like, funny enough, before I released the function, like that was her favorite song.
Yeah.
So she and at the house she always
I
sing.
know.
Yeah, that's all she be doing.
know.
So I'm
It's
like, you know
such a
what?
catchy
Yeah.
song, man.
It's funny enough.
Such
you
a
say that,
catchy
but-
song.
yeah.
Sometimes kids might know. They might be ahead of us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I mean,
Kids be different.
hey,
For sure.
Yeah.
that is a good litmus test.
I actually showed. You're gonna hate this, but I showed her. I was on Threads, and videos from the Buju concert came up. And previously, before that, who was it? Somebody I had seen a video where they were singing. Oh, Anita Baker.
Okay.
She was singing with that girl Sid from the Las Vegas Aces, and she was like really into it. And she was like,
Sid
oh my
was
God.
singing with Anita Baker?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Like in the the hallway.
What's her
or
full
whatever.
name again so we can tell people?
Sydney Colson.
Colson or something. She's the funniest player in the
very
WNBA.
funny.
She's one of the funniest
Funny voice, too.
WNBA
The
players.
Her
Funny.
voice
ever.
is funny, bro.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's kind of deep.
Raspy. Yeah.
But like it adds to
It adds
her
to everything she says is
personality.
funny.
She sounds like the kid that lives next door in Toy Story.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You know the
that.
bully that lives
The
next
bully,
door?
yeah.
I don't.
You
With
didn't
the
watch Toy
braces,
Story.
the braces.
I
Yeah,
like it
You
much.
didn't watch Toy
I did.
Story. And you're trying to
The guy with
pretend you
the
did.
guy with the spiky head.
Yeah.
hair, right?
I'm
That shit was
on to
weak.
you.
That shit was weak.
What?
Toy Story is weak, bro.
Wow.
I grew up watching French movies, so
Oh, really?
yeah. I mean, it was honestly the classic, just in French. It's like Aladdin, Lion King, all that stuff.
Lupin.
She's walking Pingu.
Ratatouille.
That was a perfect one.
Is that your
Lady and a
first
Tramp.
language?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you from Montreal?
No, from Congo, but I'm born here.
Oh,
but yo,
really?
speaking of French, I heard on the album too.
Yeah.
Someone's saying like a prayer in French. Is that your mom? Who's
No,
that?
no. So this girl's mom, to be honest. But
This girl's mom.
I don't even know the girl. I have to be honest.
Yo, shit's on fire. Let me
We
put
just
this
wanted
in.
a random
'cause-
mama on
Well,
there.
originally the idea for the album, I wanted to have like prayers in different languages all throughout.
yeah.
I kind of abandoned that idea a bit.
You
But
got the French, and that's it.
yeah, I got the French. and
Saw what
then-
happened in Palestine. He's like, little sticky. Little sticky.
But I had the album
Heavenly
for
Father.
like 2 years now. I think maybe I had the album for. But
It's
but,
important to have a mom and an album, man.
Yeah.
A mom recording that is not music is essential to a classic album.
My
Dear
first
baby boy.
project.
I just want the best for you in your
I've
life.
memorized Frank Ocean's mom cussing him out.
Yeah.
Word for
Yeah,
word.
thing.
Lazy, stupid, and
Inconsiderate.
unconcerned.
Crazy.
Yo, that shit's essential, bro.
Can I finish my story?
Yeah. Oh, God.
What story? What? What's the story?
ADHD, the podcast.
Yeah,
Welcome.
No,
sorry.
yeah.
We go in
Went
different
to
directions.
Toy
Sid.
Story.
Sid and Anita
and
Baker.
what the?
Yeah, because you got the
Sid.
French, and I had to ask. Yeah.
So
I thought it was James yelling.
That's the loudest siren ever.
It's like James is yelling.
So she seen that video and she was like so amazed by them singing, whatever. And she kept wanting to watch it, whatever. And then I closed the video and I kept going. And then Buju, like performances from his concert here was there. And she was like, Mommy, this does not sound good. I don't want to listen to it.
Oh, damn.
I
I
was
get it.
like, okay. And then there was another one and she was like, no, it's
I
not
get
good.
Listen, presenting your child Buju is
It's frightening. I'm
very
sure.
It's
intimidating
acquired taste.
experience.
Acquired taste.
I don't
Acquired
like
taste.
It's like a
it.
Cookie Monster did dance sauce.
Yeah, you gotta put
That's scary. Mom,
some
please.
Oscar the Grouch first, man. Let it get like ease it into it through
Yeah, you
singing
gotta go
shit.
with a softer sound. A little
It's
embarrassed.
not nice.
Look at Wayne Wonder. Wayne Wonder is a good, good starting point.
You know, play some Louis Armstrong first. You know, then get him into a slower grumble, and then
Smart,
in there.
smart. Get her used to the growl. Scars.
Still sounds scary. I don't know.
Right?
As a kid, yeah, it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Not nice.
Do you plan on staying in Toronto? See? See?
I have to because of my daughter.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Obligated by the law.
still.
but I'll be I'm trying to travel though, to be honest.
Back
but
and forth, right?
Yeah. If I can.
Bi-coastal or something.
Something, because I feel like being down here is a bit limiting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
A bit.
All right, so I'll let you guys know.
Brother.
I'm trying to be nice about it, but yeah. So it's more important for me to kind of branch off a bit, just to kind of expand myself and look for more opportunities and stuff like that. I feel like it's very limiting down here. Not gonna
Understandable.
Is your music slapping in a country you didn't expect?
lie.
Because sometimes people music be blown up in Tokyo.
Yeah, a lot of
Australia.
Japan, I would say is a big one. China too.
You got to get out there.
Yo, Japan is
Yeah,
fire though.
You got to get out
Yeah.
there.
I want to. That's the goal for sure.
You got to
I
get
feel
out
like
there.
you're
bro.
one of those dudes that could have like 3 songs with Japanese titles. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I might do
Yeah,
it.
he's really put the prayers on there. Why not?
Yeah.
Make us all multicultural.
Nah, that's a good idea, to be honest, man.
Shibuya Nights.
I'm
some
definitely into
shit.
Japan culture too, so, and I love anime.
I was gonna
Love
ask.
the
you watch
fashion
anime?
on there. So
Yeah, you got to get over there, man.
yeah, for sure.
I see a
Definitely on
Meg
the
Thee
bucket list.
Stallion anime collab.
She loves
Hey,
anime.
might be onto
Why are you
something.
loving it.
laughing?
I'll be
No,
onto
just because the
something.
way he asked, like the way he said that. No, you get it. The way he said it.
It's not a full point. It's
He's like,
not a full point, but come on, that's nasty.
I see a collab. The way he said it.
You a sick bitch.
Nah. Watch
No.
the taste.
Why did he went to hentai right away? Like,
Whoa, who's that?
Red Party Media.
Wait a minute.
He tried to put that on me.
Write that down. Write that down. What the fuck?
he's the one who brought it up, man.
He knew the name. Oh my God! Speaking of porn, let's see your algorithm. Let's check out.
Wow.
We want to see your Instagram
Jesus Christ.
explore page. Let's see what you. Let's see it.
I see a girl.
Oh, yo,
It's not that crazy. Not that crazy.
There's some muscular gals up there.
That's what I was saying. I just
Hold
seen a
on.
girl flexing.
I don't know why that's there, to be honest. I don't.
Muscular girls?
No,
All right,
I think
let's
it's like a fitness thing
explain
or
what's
something.
on the homepage, shall
Oh,
we?
gosh,
We've got some soccer.
Okay.
You a soccer fan?
That's a good sport. Yeah.
He's like, how did that get there? Okay, working out. This is a pretty tame
Trying to
explore
get back to the
page,
gym.
man. This is a pretty tame one.
I'm a
Got
good guy,
pregnant
man.
woman.
You have to refresh. Refresh again. Refresh again.
Refresh?
Yeah.
Oh,
the refresh.
Oh. See, the gal know all the tricks.
Yeah.
Ace is on the case. Always.
Once again, it's just a lot of workout niggas.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Trying to get back in the gym, you know?
I know those ones. I know those ones, brother. Yeah, it's just a lot of workout videos. More pregnant women. What you got?
Is
What's
it
going
pregnant
on?
women for
I'm
real?
joking.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
What's going on, man?
Fetish with pregnant women.
Scared me for a second. Scared me
Nigga
for
trying
a
to find
second.
Cardi. It was him. Offset attack. That's crazy. So what's next for you, bro?
Just working on I'm trying to find the next sound for the next project right now, to be honest. I want to get myself more out there in the public eye. Like, to be honest, it's my first time on a podcast. I don't really show myself. Yeah,
This is his first interview.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't.
Let's go.
I'm like an
Awesome.
This
introvert.
actually gonna be exclusive.
First ever.
Yeah, I'm like a hobbit, man. I work. I have a 9 to 5. I work at a hospital. So,
Nice.
Like,
All my cousins.
Shout out to all the Filipinos.
bruh, you're Filipino out there too.
Get some adobo for
Filipino
lunch.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah,
in the
hey.
hospital.
Oh, you Skip. Some pancit. Did you bring your lunch today, Skip? Some pancit. Hungry?
My coworkers like that too.
Come on, Skip. There's one thing Filipino women gonna do when they work with you and they like you. They're gonna bring you some food.
Yeah,
They're gonna bring you some food.
trust me.
I put for your daughter.
I worked with a Filipino lady at Town Shoes.
Oh, word.
And she used to bring me
My
an
aunt
extra
used to work there
Tupperware.
too.
Such a random spot.
You like rice, right, Marlon?
How many jobs have you guys had?
Ooh.
I know you can't count. How many jobs have you had?
From like first ever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
Cineplex, and then I had Molson Amp and Air Canada Center all
Mhm.
together, and then I did. Does the internships count too? No.
No,
Okay.
it's paying one.
Okay, and then what else happened? The agency, Spin Master, Flow.
13 radio stations.
Oh yeah, Detroit.
Detroit.
Flow again.
Flow again.
Warner. I guess 9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's really
I
good.
didn't. I
9?
spent like a lot of time. I got my first job at Cineplex
Mm.
when I was about to be 16, I guess,
Yeah,
or 16.
because of child
And then I
labor laws.
didn't. Yeah. I didn't quit until I was like 20.
Oh, wow.
And then and then I did Molson Amphitheater and Air Canada Center from 19 to like 25.
Mm.
So you know,
Yeah, no, they
I
told.
didn't,
I remember when
didn't
they
hop
said
around
like,
much.
I remember
Never
somebody,
did
you know, when the
retail
person
either.
comes to your school, they just be talking to you about careers and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're gonna go through 7 to 13 jobs in your life
Wow.
on average. And I was like, no way. I was like, how is that possible?
In the first 5 years, you did 7.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my. Yo, I did 7 in one mall. I'm pretty
He's
sure.
done
Oh, wow.
McDonald's. He's done
I did
Chuck E.
McDonald's.
Cheese.
I did Wonderland, Chuck E. Cheese, TD Bank.
Town Shoes, you just said.
There was a European store, Esprit,
Oh.
Town
Esprit.
Shoes, Reebok, Lids,
The cook one, wherever you cooked, or dishwasher.
Montana's.
There you go.
What's it?
Kelsey or Casey's?
Kelsey's? Is it Kelsey's?
There's
That's the
Kelsey's
restaurant?
and
Yeah.
Casey's. I don't know.
Kelsey's, dishwasher, both of them. An Italian dishwasher, Italian restaurant.
You were an Italian dishwasher?
I was an Italian dishwasher. Give me the plate. What else?
It's a clean.
It's a clean.
It's a clean.
It's a clean.
James said
Yeah.
Lawn aerator.
That's crazy.
that. You sold knives?
That's different.
Promoter.
You sold knives?
No, I didn't do Vector ever.
They got you. They got you.
I didn't do Vector ever. What else? I think that's it. And YouTuber, comedian,
I remember like
actor.
maybe 7. I think.
And that YouTube show.
Oh, before that, yeah,
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, same shit, same shit.
One
Kind
was
of,
your
crazy.
own.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
was for somebody.
host, whatever. Same shit, same
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I've done too many. I'm Jamaican as hell. There's too many jobs.
Well, to say that, yeah.
How many jobs
What
you
about
had?
you?
Probably like 7. Okay, so first job was call center, where I was like a bilingual person just calling for surveys. Second one,
That was the worst job. Oh my god.
It paid, though.
I did a surveys job.
It paid.
I forgot about all my call center jobs. Wow.
yeah, so that one, and then after that was another call center job, and then worked at the agency for like conferences, and then insurance company.
If you want a situationship, go to a call center.
God damn, what the hell is
I think they might be worse than
That's facts, though.
hospitals.
And then
That's
I think
fine.
like
Hospitals are bad
Bro.
though.
Oh, really bad.
Hospitals.
Oh, I did not say that, right?
hospitals are real bad. Hospitals are
How do you think I got my daughter? The on-call room? Are you in the on-call room? I watch Grays. I know how y'all be getting down now.
I put the ER in.
I don't want the card. I don't want the card. It's too late.
I didn't hear what he said.
Write it down.
What did he even say?
I put the ER in erection.
Dog,
Motor factories.
get off the field, bro. You're done.
Like the Ford factory and GM and stuff like that, they have a lot of a lot of situations
Yeah?
over there. Yes,
At the
they
factory?
have.
Oh
they
yeah,
have
no
whole-
factory jobs.
Freaky ass factory.
They
Factory
have
jobs, they work
whole
overtime.
like
The factory,
wives and husbands at the factory,
Yeah.
and they spend so much time there because they spend like 12 hours a day
Yeah.
there for like
Jesus.
6 days.
Yeah.
And they end up having these like whole ass relationships, like sometimes
so
even like
wild.
secret families.
Secret
and stuff.
families,
Oh,
yeah.
damn. At the
Factories are
factory,
big
though?
for
Yes.
secret families.
Oh, nah. Oh, no.
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of those
crazy.
blue collar working jobs like
Yeah.
that, big for that because like it's just a lot happening.
It's crazy. As all you guys are listing off these jobs, I'm like, damn. Half of my jobs were illegal. Like, everything under the table, something like my mom's like, "What are you gonna have a pension?" I'm like, "I don't know, ma. I didn't work enough legal hours like,
To have a 401k.
to qualify, man. There's everything under the table. Somebody asked me the other day, like, "When was your last 9 to 5?" And I was like, "Never. I've never had a 9 to 5."
That
Really?
is
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, I've worked hours like because I worked in kitchens, so that's all like late hours, like in the evening time.
Not even the baby food.
The baby food joint, that's not even 9 to 5.
Wait,
that was
the
like
baby food joint.
He used to make baby food.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
like
Legal?
legal
What?
baby food. No, but I
Get
see
out.
what you're saying.
Get out.
No.
I see it's a food thing, you know. It's
Yeah, I
like-
mean, yeah.
No, he's not talking about that.
I literally am talking about that.
Baby food?
Yeah, I'm like, because you said half his jobs are illegal. I'm like, why are you talking about this right now? This guy, I used to make food, yo. Like, what? What's going on?
feed the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go for the euphemism quick.
No, my
like a
best
chef?
job ever though was I was a chef for the Hells Angels once.
Really?
And then, because one of my homies, his dad, one of my homies I went to school with, his dad was in Hell's
Goes in
Angels.
Hell's Kitchen.
And they're like, but the crazy is literally, I would go north in Penetanguishene and just cook in this cabin for all these like criminals, all these white boys, and all these fucking guys that were hired to plant all these plants all over northern Penetanguishene. And then
Where's that?
that was like north past Bob Cajun, like northeast.
How old were you?
I was 17,
Oh,
going on
damn.
18.
God
8 years
damn.
old.
Word.
And
That's
like,
crazy.
and it was like a high school summer job. And I remember there was some people that didn't
High
show
school
up to
summer
work.
job.
High school summer job. We're gonna plant you over at the Hells Angels. They like burgers.
No, what was crazy was like somebody didn't show up, and they're like, "All right, we need some people in the field." Norm,
In the field?
like
Yo.
to plant, because I'm like, I'm just here to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they put us in the field, like my cousin and I are like Filipino immigrant fucking workers, so like our work ethic is much different. So like they just saw the way we were working, they're like, "God damn these Filipinos! Y'all need to work like these guys, right?"
Oh, it's
So they
crazy.
just kept on bringing us back, but they paid us really well, man. They paid us in
They
like,
better pay you. Really
I
well.
hope they paid you. Had you out in the field.
They paid me. Well, what was crazy is like we were doing so well. They're like trusting us with more things, and like, all right. And eventually got to a point. They're like, they would rob other patches. So they would take a helicopter and fly over and look down and find other plant patches that other people would grow.
And then send you guys to rob
and then
them.
be like, all right, we're gonna send you guys to rob them.
That's crazy.
And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And this is when Wankster first came out, right? He's like, what you know about ARs, the AK-50s, and all that, blah, 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 that line? The guy's like, hey, man, you want to roll with us? I'm like, nah, I'm good. He's like, don't worry. You like 50 Cent, right? I hear you listening to it in the kitchen all the time. Check this out. And he just opens the door, and there's all these AR-15s equipped with shell catchers and imp beams. And I'm like, all right.
The opinions
good.
expressed by Norman Alkinsell do not reflect that of the Extra Gravy Show and or its constituents.
They'll never know. It's okay.
They'll never find me. All right, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you for coming
thank
out.
you guys for
What do you
having
got coming up next?
Well, I just had my first headline show last night, actually.
Hey!
Yeah, good turnout. Good
Big
turnout.
ups, big
That's
ups.
called the Honey Brown Experience. Right up next right now, just working on the deluxe coming out in January.
Okay.
And after that, just working on the next stuff, the new sound, and that's pretty much it for me right now.
You got merch coming out? Because, man, you got some fly shit on all the
We
time.
had merch last night for the team, but people were asking to buy it, so I'm kind of looking to
Gotta
actually,
look
like,
into that.
Brother,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's,
for
a good, it's a
sure.
good call
You
for
guys-
sure.
Make some money.
Yeah,
We
for
do
sure.
something here called manifestation moments, where you
Yes,
can
sir.
just manifest anything you want, and it's gonna come true. That's just what we do here. It's a little obia, a little voodoo.
It could be a collab. It could be, it could be something that you want to happen within your career. Anything.
Is it one thing, or I can do a couple?
Yeah,
of them?
million
whatever
days,
you
brother.
I want to manifest a Grammy,
Yeah.
a Juno Award,
Nice.
Okay.
And I want to be a staple in the city for young black artists for sure.
That's
Nice.
what's up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's what's up. Skip Waiters, everybody.
Skip Waiters. Skip. Come on now, Skip.
It's been a rather eventful week.
Yeah, to
White.
say the least.
Rather eventful week. There's so much. We got to get to some of this on Patreon. We're not going to be able to get through everything.
There's too much.
Robots are taking over.
Yeah, that too. But Kayla Nicole,
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
finally speaks out. I think people have a perception that she spoke out before for some
She's
reason.
never said
And she's
anything.
never
No.
really said anything about him.
She held it down. She was super
Because
cool.
I seen a lot of people like, oh, she's dragging it now, blah, blah. I'm like, she hasn't
never even said
spoke on it
anything.
Yeah,
once.
The only thing she said was that video she did talking about people harassing her, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fans
yeah.
harassing her. That was really all she ever said.
Yeah.
She never
I
said
don't remember
anything
that.
about her relationship.
No.
She did like a little sit down black and white. I think it was black and white.
I think she did a sub once or something like that, and people ran with it, but it wasn't. She's never spoken on the situation directly ever before.
Okay.
and she still never even really spoke on the situation.
She barely
directly.
spoke on it. I watched the full episode because I know how clips get taken out of context. I
Right.
didn't want to be one of those people.
I am one of those people. Yeah.
And
So give us the full breakdown, because I was that guy.
full breakdown. Okay, I'll give you my first impression. Upon seeing the video and the clips, I was like, bird, caw. I was ready to throw it in there.
Pterodactyl.
Just like
Ready
everybody
to call
else.
her a bird. It was just very bird-like. From the clip I saw without context,
Yeah.
absolutely. With context, I think she's a very intelligent person. I think she's very business-oriented,
Okay.
very much about her business, and she's very much about her brand and protecting that. And I think that it was a moment, like, I'll say this about Angel Reese and the podcast. There have been a couple times now in the short career that it's had where you can tell she's digging for gold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looking for that clip.
Yeah.
And this was one of those moments. And I think that the way Kayla actually said it, compared to how it was trying to be brought up, was very tame. Like she could have went messier with it, the way that it was being brought up and the way that Angel poses questions.
But I think with Angel, because I watched it too, and I've watched a bunch of other Angels things. I think she just gets really comfortable and she's talking to everyone like they're friends.
Yeah.
And so that's why she just like really wants to know the answer.
It's very much a
and
girl
then
talk.
I think that
Wow, okay.
I think that
Cameras
it
and shit.
ends up playing out in her producer's benefit, because then her producer, who really works for,
That's precisely
she
it.
works for like a media company. It's particularly in sports, but she's been doing producing and media related stuff. So for her, she's like, this is golden. Now I know how to like blow it up.
Got
you know?
Got you.
So we're going to take a look, just to give people more context, at the clip that went super viral that everybody's talking about. Angel says, what is the craziest thing you've done in a relationship?
This is one of my, we weren't in the relationship, but this is probably one of my favorite crazy Kayla stories, because I don't have that many. But I'm a Scorpio, and I have that crazy in me, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's back there.
Blame the stars.
So, I was dating a guy. Okay. I was dating a guy, and he dumped me through a text message.
See, and that's, hold on, we got to stop right there.
Okay.
I will say there is some conflicting messaging in her story. She leads off with saying we were not in a relationship. But then
When? She
at
just
the
said.
start of the thing, she says we weren't in a relationship, but
Did you say that? I didn't hear that.
She
This is one of my, we weren't in the relationship, but this is probably one of
we weren't in the relationship. She leads off with saying we weren't in a relationship,
And then
but then
dumps.
says she gets dumped.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get
Oh
dumped.
over
no!
text.
You know what it is? They weren't in the relationship when she did it. So when you do the
I
math,
see what you're saying. Yeah.
so when she was with Homie and when he started meeting with Tiana Taylor,
Yeah.
that was they met in 2011 and they started like dating or making it public in 2012. She would have been in the relationship then and then got dumped.
Yeah.
When she decided to dress
do it,
up.
she wasn't in a relationship.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, because
yeah,
that was
yeah.
in
Okay.
2016.
That makes
So
more
is
sense.
she
Yeah.
talking about Shump?
yeah.
Yeah, this is a Mon Chumper.
for
about
this
Shump.
singer/actress who was famous at the time. Dumped me for her. Lied about
At
it
least
for
you put
months.
respect on her name. Listen, She could have just said, "This little singer girl" or whatever. She could have put a little Alicia little on it.
Done a little.
Alicia would have put a little on it.
You can't do it to Tiana. You can't do it to Tiana.
Hey, man.
It became like this public thing, and it was like, oh my God, we love them. Another like celebrity iconic relationship.
Pain.
And of course, little old me, I'm devastated, I'm heartbroken. I had just moved to New York to like be with this person and move in with them. It was a whole thing.
Foul.
That's not who y'all think. Yeah, you guys will not be able to figure this out. Or maybe they will, who cares, it doesn't matter. So he breaks up with me, dumps me, moves on. And for Halloween that year, I dressed up as her. I dressed up as that lady for Halloween. And not only did I...
pictures out?
They're there somewhere. They're on the internet. And it went viral.
Clock that.
It went viral. It was everywhere. Like,
Really?
And that was before like I was even anything on Instagram, which is why it was even funnier because everybody's like, oh my God, you look so good. And you
Did he say
kill it."
something?
Yeah, he called me crazy. Like, you're nuts. You're a crazy person.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it's his bozo shit, man. This is. Why would you ever admit this?
Well, first of all, she was 22.
Nah, fam.
I get it. I get it. No,
this
listen,
is
I get it.
crazy.
I get it. It is. It is. She says it though. It's not like she's not acknowledging it's crazy. She's
Yeah.
saying
It's the
It's
it
not like
was
she's
crazy,
saying, like,
and then
oh,
later on in the
This is
past
a
the
great
clip,
thing that you should do, and I
Yeah.
thought this was my best moment ever.
She literally advises people, don't be like me. Don't do that. I was crazy. I was stupid. Don't ever pull a Kayla. She literally says that after this clip. But
Yeah.
people didn't get to see that part.
Because they didn't watch it.
Well, yeah. Well, people also don't want to know the truth. Jokes over
Right.
facts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can, especially the dudes who can get in their incel bag on this. Oh my God, this is.
Really? What the incel say?
What do you mean? There's just more ammo against women. Any faux pas women have is ammo for them. Look at you defending your squad, huh? Look at you.
No, what the hell?
See? But you see,
That's not even my
but this
squad.
is what I want you to be self-aware of.
Of
when
what?
you
Yeah.
when you start going, man, what did they do so wrong?
No.
People are gonna be
My is more so to the incels finding the stuff to talk about for this clip.
Yeah.
That's more so what I'm
Oh
reacting
yeah, the
to.
reach.
Yeah. That's right. That's
See,
more
but
so what I'm
explain
saying.
that.
Okay, yeah. Listeners,
This I'm trying to save
thank you. Appreciate
I'm
that. 'Cause
trying
that's
to save
crazy.
you.
I didn't even
Because
think that.
People's
That's
perception.
crazy. People's perception. The people are in the
People's
room.
perception is gonna be like, yo, this. Oh, of course he's defending the
Yeah,
group.
no.
No. He's basically saying the reach. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
at least
biggest reach.
mine comes from like benefit of the doubt. Yours is like,
But you're benefit of the doubt both ways.
both ways.
Yeah.
He's benefit of the doubt one
One way.
One way only. No, we gotta cut him some slack.
I mean, listen, what she did was nuts and corny.
It was.
I think it says a lot. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I think
But like, okay.
What's the corniest thing you've ever
that's what
done?
I'm trying to think of, bro. For real, like, it's not that. I just don't move
But,
like
okay,
that.
so
the
what she-
craziest thing I've done, bro, is like some wild shit where like, yo, I was wild. Right? But it was never corny. It was like some wild drunk shit where it's like, fam, like, what are you doing? Like, I remember I was out this one time and I was texting with this girl, like, kind of whatever. She was feeling me, you know, sending me pics, stuff like that, whatever. But I'm not paying it too much mind, right? I'm like, whatever. Because I'm young, 22 probably. I'm single, baby. You know? So one night I was out and she was at a party close by or something. And I'm like, yo, just pull up. And then she hadn't met me before. So I'm just like what's the big deal? But you're a guy, it's at night. I'm not thinking about any of this, right? Because I'm like, nigga, I'm me. Like, I'm not no weirdo shit. Like, and I've been meeting people too, right? So anyway, she's like, no, listen, I'm going to be at this spot. Just meet me here, right? I'm like, whatever. I'm leaving the party. I go to meet her there, and she's up the street, and she's with someone, a guy. I'm like, why are you here with a nigga? What
You said that?
Yes. I'm like, yo, what are you on right now? Like, what the? I'm like, what is happening?
This is incredible.
Yeah, I'm like, I left the party, and you're here with the person, huh? So I'm not processing anything, right?
That's so
I'm like, yo,
funny.
dead this. What are you talking? Whatever. She ends up blocking me. I'm like, what? I go back to the party, have fun, whatever. Next day, I'm talking to my sister. I'm like, yo, this happened. She's like, fam, play this whole thing out. I'm like, oh, I'm a guy at night going to reach out to this girl that I've never met before.
Yeah.
She obviously is probably way more sober than I am.
Yeah.
Brings her friend to be like, let me go meet this guy. And I'm like, what is this nigga doing here? So that is one of the things where I was
Protection.
like, exactly.
From your drunk ass.
Yes, exactly. Drunk 22-year-old. Yeah. So,
This ain't about you, bro.
you know, I look back and I was like, oh, that's wild. But anything corny? Nah, fam. Like, nah.
That's insane. Man.
Yeah.
But like, so when I see this, I'm just like, okay, she was asked a question.
Yeah.
She answered the question because she had a story.
Facts.
And what Angel does is like these kind of like fan questions or like rapid fire-esque questions.
Yeah.
Like,
Fad.
Yeah.
Fad.
There's
Producer.
fan
It's
club.
a way to
Ask the question.
have security for herself. I didn't ask this.
fans.
The fans.
Fans wanna know.
Fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she like does those things. So it's like, okay, what was something that you did that was crazy? Kayla was able to be like, hey, I know I'm on a podcast and I need to like share instead of like, oh, I don't want to talk about that.
True.
And she admits it. So I'm like, I don't understand why people are so mind blowing that she would share that. It's not like she was on her Instagram and just was like, you know what? One day, this is what I did. Like she was asked that. It was in a conversation where, you know, they're trying to create some type of content. So for me, I'm just like,
I think
okay.
the problem came with how she delivered it. I think there's a way to tell that story without everyone finding out that it's Simone and Tiana.
yeah,
Whereas she told the story and kept giving context clues as if she wanted people to find it.
Okay.
You don't say, it's still out there. If you don't want people to find it, if you're that embarrassed,
No,
you
but
don't
that's
say
what
it
I'm
went
saying.
viral.
I don't think she cared. Like I don't think she's embarrassed by it.
But she
because
should
if
be.
she was embarrassed by it, she wouldn't have brought it up. I think she's come to terms
She's
come
with
to
things
terms.
that she
Definitely.
has said.
But it's not about embarrassed. It's about clout chasing. People took it as being clout chasing, which is how Tiana Taylor took it, and she went a little bit too far with it.
I think Tiana Taylor was a little like.
She literally called her a clout chaser in the paragraph.
I think that's stupid.
I didn't read that shit.
Because
It
I
was
don't think
dumb.
she was. I don't think she was trying to clout chase off of Tiana Taylor. Because I think if she really was trying to clout chase, she would have just been like, "Yeah, I dressed up as her or whatever."
basically
She
did.
could have had more clues.
She basically did. You didn't need any more clues. It was a
could've said
singer
more.
actress. They were famous. They were iconic couple. It's still out there. It went viral.
Yeah.
I
Well,
did this.
originally
one
when
person.
she said
What other
this,
clues do you need?
I thought about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I'm like, did this girl just dress up like Taylor Swift recently?
The first thing I
Because it's
thought,
the same thing.
No, the first thing I thought, honestly, was when she said New York. I don't know why my brain immediately went to. You know why? I'll tell you why it went to Iman Shumpert, and this is Iman Shumpert's fault. Him getting caught with Amber Rose out recently, right?
His friend.
is the same pattern of behavior that people are pointing out, that she's pointing out in this clip. She's like, I was with this guy. He dumped me for another person. He didn't just dump her and then he dumped her, pretended he wasn't talking to this person, and then popped out with them.
The old monkey bars trick.
Because he just said that.
The Amber Rose thing,
Amber
they're
Rose
saying
is
that,
my
yeah.
homie, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah,
And there's
blah.
been rumors that they've been talking
I saw the friend come out
from
and say
before
that.
the divorce. So that's why my mind immediately went, oh, this is Shump.
Yeah.
And then I thought, iconic couple, gotta be Shump.
Yep.
And I was
didn't-
like,
but that's
Mellow,
what-
Shump.
I wasn't
Was it J.R.
thinking.
Smith?
She was talking about, well, in the episode, she talked about dating athletes.
Yeah.
Right? And so I feel like, the context clues, she just gave way too many context clues. And I can see her trying to talk to Angel and give her the clues. But you gotta be more self-aware in knowing that other people are gonna be like,
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's girl talk, right? So Angel gets you comfy and you think that you can just say these things,
Yeah.
but like,
She
you
even
gotta be
said-
more
She
self-aware.
even said they're not gonna figure it out. She figured
No,
it out
she's
right.
like,
right.
they're not gonna-
And then she said,
oh,
oh, they buy it. Who
probably.
cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kept giving context clues. It was like, all right, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
look who it
okay.
is.
People thought, yes, sir.
Panay timing.
Yeah, Pinoy. You guys thought
Filipino
black time
time.
was a thing, man. Don't
Ladies
worry.
and gentlemen, we are
Filipino standard
joined by
time.
none other than Mr. Office Hours himself,
The boss.
Thank you very
Boss.
much. Thank you
The
very
boss.
much.
Hog.
Nicholas Boss in the building. That's good, boy.
God damn.
Nikolai Boschevsky.
Hi, Norm.
Hello.
Hi, Norm.
What's
Kumusta,
the
Norm?
Pare, kumusta na?
Kumusta, Norm?
Hey, Pinoy.
Filipinos are
winning.
Need some pancit, man.
Yeah.
What's going on,
All
brother?
right.
Where's the
I should've brought
karaoke?
that. Should've brought some lumpia.
Oh, those are the joints you just got cleaned up by those
Yeah,
dudes,
you
huh?
seen that, right?
I seen
Xavier,
that,
he's
yo.
actually
What kind of
pretty
kicks
sick.
are those?
Union
These are the
dumps.
Come on.
You already
Sneakerhead.
But the reason why I like these is because they weren't sold in Canada. They was only like sold in United States.
You're one of those
So you have
guys,
to be
huh?
somebody-
You're one of those
somebody.
guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
What's
but we were
up,
just
though?
talking about Angel Reese. Have you been watching WNBA? Slipping,
more
brother.
than ever,
Yeah,
right?
all of us.
More than exactly,
Except for
exactly.
her. All of us.
So
No,
one
she's
night-
been watching.
Oh,
yeah,
I was gonna say, we're all watching.
I actually haven't really watched that much this season.
Okay,
But
so
you
I
really
watched
more than us
highlights.
is
Yeah,
what I mean, like,
previously,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
This season, I really haven't been watching that much. So
This season was a season, man. It's really good.
So hold on,
basketball.
you watched full games?
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me. You watched full.
Yeah, man.
The
These
Angel
girls
Reese
are-
games
You
and
know
the-
what it is? Girls are way more catty than guys.
Wow.
So like one tiff
It's way
in
more
like the
script-
first
it's more
quarter
scrappy.
can play out through all 3-4 quarters, and you'll see them
I noticed that.
body each other. and
Yeah.
they get into it, man. They get active.
It's like they're
fire.
gritty, like
Four-quarter
they're
grudges?
yes, yes.
Man, get over it quick. Come on, just get in the
Men,
game.
men,
Women
3
hold that
possessions.
shit.
3 possessions. We're good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Women, their whole game.
it's kind of like Draymond Green, like for the whole
whole
game.
game.
Oh my
And
God.
multiple-
And it's everybody. Everybody's
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
Seriously,
Draymond Green?
Hilarious.
It'll be the tiniest person on the team, bro.
Do you
Mighty
find that they were
Mouse.
bullying Caitlyn? Or
At first,
at first?
At first,
right?
they
I felt that
definitely-
too. I felt bad for the
they
girl.
were giving her hard fouls, but that's like the rookie initiation type
Ah,
vibe. You know what I
get it,
mean?
get
Like
it,
it happens to the men
It's a
too.
star. It's a star.
It happened to
Star
Angel.
She's
coming
a
in,
star.
everybody thinks you're the shit. Nah,
You're getting-
I'm
you're
gonna
getting-
humble you.
Indiana's getting all this type of
People
free
are only making a
treatment,
big
you know
deal
what I
out
mean?
of it because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Women can take beats from women. It's okay. Like it's all right, guys.
No, I see. I was watching the games. It gets gritty in down
Gets
there.
real,
it's
dog.
It's like Filipino basketball.
Are you ever gonna start a women's chapter at Office Hours?
I do actually. Definitely something I'm into. I would love to collaborate with a few
a good time.
people.
It's a good time.
When it
We're
comes
about to get
women
the
basketball.
Toronto women game team.
Toronto
out there.
basketball alone is just like skyrocketed for the past. Ever since we won, I feel like we won the chip. Like Vince was like our we could play basketball.
Yeah.
You know, but when we won the championship, all of a sudden everybody was like,
I think
I'm
it was
a hooper
a-
now. You know.
Yeah.
It was a good time in between Vince to like all the Vince babies were old enough now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
Like all the
100%.
kids that watched him growing up, old enough to actually start contributing to the game. So it's like you're seeing so many more obviously draftees. You're seeing street ball take off
On the
in
come up.
Toronto.
Yeah,
you had that Mike kid, the white boy.
That white boy's nice.
Mike
The
MK
white boy
had
was
it?
nice.
MK's nice. That boy
nice.
flies.
You had the next you, the one that put him on.
Showtime?
Showtime.
Showtime, yeah.
K Showtime.
Showtime.
So like,
Big
and
up Showtime.
there's a bunch of different guys bubbling out here. They're getting on
Smiles.
like
Big up Smiles, dude.
what's it called? Yeah, Smiles is out
Smiles.
here. There's so many guys out here that are making waves on like House of Hoops and all those different little
Exactly.
blogs and stuff like that. Do you see the scene growing like for professionals in the same way?
I feel like it's like a confidence thing. Like, you know, a lot of these guys now are seeing other people do it and being inspired and
Yeah.
motivated by other people kind of doing it and being like, yo, I'm actually better than that person and being like, all right, I'm going to get my own video guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own edits. That's why we're seeing a lot of mic'd up stuff nowadays. You know, it's like,
yeah.
it's cool now, but at the same time, it's like, what are we going to do different now? Like,
Is it
that's where
ruining
my
the
mind's
game
at.
a little bit though?
It is.
Because
I
I really do
agree.
feel like basketball players are turning into comedians.
I agree.
Who are turning into DJs.
I
Who are
agree.
turning into everybody looking for a clip. Everybody just wants a clip.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. So like they'll ISO on one player for 20 minutes just to
Just to
try
be
and
able
get a
to
clip.
clip thing.
And
I
other
hate that
men are
type of
standing around
basketball.
just watching the game.
Marley,
like,
you
this
know
can't
how
be
you
good,
know
bro.
you've been to the office.
Yeah,
You've been-
yeah.
you play the office hours. Like I try to steer away from all that.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm mic'd up, like
You guys get organic moments.
exactly.
Because
It's
men over here
natural,
aren't
you know?
really on that like that. Like, I feel like it's more the young boys.
and like
they
you already
grow
know me.
up in
I be
that-
talking anyway with
Yeah.
no camera. Or, you know,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
be talking my shit. So
Exactly,
like you know, like
exactly.
it's just like it's cool though, like to see where Toronto basketball was and now.
Remember
how many
Battlegrounds?
opportunities- What Battlegrounds? 3-on-3 Nike at the NBA. Like
You need to bring Battlegrounds back, I think.
I know for real.
I think we need a king of the court
a cage. Imagine if we had a
cage match.
A cage would be
Real
crazy in
battleground
Toronto.
style.
I remember the tournament that would happen at the end or middle of summer. It was a 3-on-3
3-on-3
tournament
hoops,
at,
yeah.
3 hoops,
CNE.
yeah.
Hoops.
At
That was
CNE.
huge. I
That's
don't know why they
classic.
stopped that.
That's
I have no
classic,
clue.
man.
I think
Why did they
too
stop
many
that?
people were probably getting hurt.
Oh, word. Liabilities.
And it
huh?
was-
No,
Those
like
parties
hurt,
were
like,
crazy too.
Fighting?
Yeah,
no,
like,
like their
not,
hearts
like,
broken.
People were getting shot
Oh,
and like
shit.
stabbed and
Okay,
stuff
okay.
like that. Yeah,
What?
that's what I'm saying. People were getting hurt.
I thought nigga twisted his ankles.
Because it was
Nice.
it was for kids. It was an all day
Yeah.
thing.
Kids
But like
getting
the
shot?
later you stay,
Yeah. Dark.
the closer
older
people
guys.
Any
would
Toronto
come. It
event.
would get crazy.
Any
It would get
Toronto
crazy.
day
Was it
event.
kids playing or was it adults?
There was kids who were playing.
Ranged.
You could
ranged.
enter and have it. So there was a section where it was like kids.
Yeah.
There was a section where it was like women,
Yeah.
men,
Mm,
Be
okay.
like 12 to
Um,
15.
I think there
15
was
to
co-ed.
18 to
Okay.
21.
co-ed and stuff like that.
And then the real shooters.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
shooter.
Battlegrounds,
Shooters.
if you were
Real
gonna get shot, it was at Battlegrounds, to be honest. Cause niggas were putting bread on any nigga from their block that was the nicest. They're putting bread down, like it was real fights.
I remember
Everyone was
I
Tupac
did
and
a
above the
3-on-3
rim.
tournament in Brathwaite, that school in Brampton. I think it was called Brathwaite. And
Recently?
no.
I only know
I
the
was
majors in
I was
Brampton.
in high school. Huh?
I only know the major schools in Brampton. Aquinas, Fletcher. It was the
Is that
Fletchers.
even how you say
Yeah.
it?
Deville.
St. Aquinas, yeah.
Oh, it is how you say
Yeah.
it. I thought it was acquaintance. That's me.
And I did that, and it was like a whole day thing. It was a mixed tournament, and at the end of the day, like it was getting down to the championship, and somebody shot up the gym, like while in the gym.
Inside?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And it was just crazy. I just
Toronto
remember
heritage moment, man.
everybody like running. We were just because we didn't even know what was going on, really. You know what I mean? Like
Shit
it's
ain't
just
sweet
so
out
much
here.
shit happening,
Yeah,
and then
nigga.
I don't think it
something for
ever
you?
happened.
Anybody
after that.
anybody got hit though? Nobody got hit.
I don't remember.
Damn, they missed a
Yeah.
shot.
I think they might.
Boo! Yellow card.
There might have been something like outside that happened,
True.
like continued after it spilled. You know.
Yeah.
But not
I feel
sure.
like that's
Can't
part
really
of the
remember.
basketball culture, though. Like
Shootings?
arguing and fighting.
Yeah.
Like shootings is crazy.
There's always that one man that doesn't
Exactly, that's what I was
know
gonna
that
say.
it stays
Yeah.
on the court. You know what I mean? And I was asking her, I was like, do women stuff stay on the court? Or when you guys are done, you guys don't dap each other up? Because
I
a
know,
man will argue with the next man over a travel or a foul.
Yeah.
And it'll come to the point where like, yo, so what is it then?
Yeah, so what's
and
up?
they're inside each other's face and it's like,
Yeah.
all right, man. But then by the end of the game, good game, yo.
I don't
good
know if
game.
the young
Man
boys
them?
are doing that. Though.
Ah, good game,
Nah,
good game.
they-
Man, I'm
I
done.
feel like the young boys are moving different. I'm seeing clips of people smacking people on the court on some haha shit.
Yeah, you guys do a little of the
That's
disrespecting
too much.
on the
Yo,
court a
that's
little
too
too
much.
much.
When I-
Most we
when
do
I
is
see the
bounce the
sun
ball
shit-
off a nigga's head. Like,
Now when they sun the dudes and like tap the head.
oh yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo.
We
that's
don't do
fine.
that. We
There's
never
a
used to do
line,
that.
you know. There's a line.
That's how the gym gets shot up. That's what happens.
Yeah, we
Everybody-
never used to do that. We never used to do that
that's
shit.
not our,
That's
that's
too
not our
much,
era.
bro.
But K
Yeah,
Showtime and them
generation.
are the ones that really popularized that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Him, MK,
That's
they were
extra
bullying
disrespect,
niggas
man.
on the
Yeah,
court.
yeah, yeah.
For real though, but you have to understand those guys they're in a park playing kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different type of culture. of
Different
basketball.
environment, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you do that in the States. That's not gonna end the same way.
Oh,
Well,
no.
that's what everybody in the States was saying under the comments. Like,
Yeah, come.
yo, come do this in
yeah,
Ohio.
yeah,
Come out here.
Yo, come do
Yeah.
this
Rucker Park,
in middle
bro.
of America.
Come to Baltimore. Let me see you do that real quick. Come on now.
That's
Let me
for
see
real.
you do that. Let me see you do that real quick. Yo, how do you feel about robots entering the game of basketball?
Robots entering the. I actually seen a robot doing a free throw recently.
Exactly.
What?
How do you feel about that?
He didn't miss.
He can't miss.
Yeah, he can't miss.
Nigga
How
know
do I
the
feel about
trajectory, you
that?
know the wind.
That's crazy.
Soon
They
as
just
we
be trying to take
They
all
use
of
a
our
crass robot?
stuff, eh? Everything. They want everything. They
Yeah,
want
they're gonna
basketball.
have, they're gonna have basketball for robots. So you're gonna be betting on on robot basketball.
I will
players,
cross
man.
a robot. Are you guys crazy?
Man.
I will cross an AI.
What if they're like Mr. Gadget, Inspector Gadget, and
Oh,
they
it
have
has
like
long arms and
the
then, like,
alarm extends, so you cross it, but then it has
Cheating.
the arm that extends.
My robot ain't allowed to play basketball.
I would watch a robot league though. If they had a robot,
yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
would watch a robot.
You know what
league.
I would watch? A robot fighting league, like
Oh, that would
you
be
know,
crazy.
like
No, they should do
um,
the slap
like
one.
what's
the,
the
Oh,
They
the
should do
robot
the
slaps.
slaps.
Robot slaps would be
slaps.
sick.
Yeah, I know
What's
you're
the
talking
robot
about.
wars? You know those cars
build it
that
and they
drive
kill
with like
each
a
other.
sledgehammer
Exactly
and
what you-
shit?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
just entertaining.
Bot
It
wars,
is.
bot wars, man.
Now
But
imagine
it's
they're
getting-
walking.
Nah, it's
Like,
scary, bro.
Dog, it's gonna be lit.
That's what's
It's literally our robot.
I want to see the Chinese ones versus the American ones. I want to see the Chinese
Oh,
bots.
they should
versus,
bring back Deadliest Warrior for that.
Deadliest bot
Deadliest Warrior, and they teach each robot a different fighting style.
Nah, man, don't teach these bots how to fight. Man.
I know, right?
And then we're done.
Whichever robot learns Drunken Master, it's over. That nigga killing everybody,
A
bro.
little wax on, wax off.
So what are you trying to do with office hours? Like, what's the end goal?
Office hours, I mean, it started as a platform just for everybody to kind of
Yeah.
come together and, you know, meet each other because a lot of these people in the city kind of know each other, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't know each other. So
Right.
I was just using basketball as like that kind of place for us to link up.
There's
and
a
not-
good broken
doesn't have
hoop
to-
dreams place.
Yeah, like, you know, everybody who wish they were hoopers.
Everybody
I
who
swear to
said,
God,
"Yo, my knees
hilarious.
still."
I tell you right now,
You need to have like another tier for like the people that I can't even, you know, like the interns.
I
of
do,
the
I
office,
do.
you know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
don't.
That-
I just
that
don't
aren't even,
promote
like-
it. I just don't.
There's no
promote
highlights
that
for
one.
them.
Yeah,
There's no clips.
There's no highlights. That's like half the time they're fighting.
No,
and,
but
like,
but
arguing.
honestly, that's the like you'll find. I feel you can get so much good content and people getting injured. You know what I'm saying?
That's
There is
crazy.
a hey, listen,
Like, the
there
old
is a
people-
market for people who are
That's
bad.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. If you have dudes just like the scrubs, the bench warmers, the guys that are just not supposed to be out there playing, and they're
You're not wrong though, because a lot of people have come to me and be like, "Yo, I want to join, but
It's too intimidating.
yeah, like, you know, I can't play against these guys, like, you know." But I do like other runs. But, you know, I could continue what I was saying with office hours. I kind of want to make it that, and, you know, do more with the kids and
Yeah.
and like, you know, now that we have like the adults kind of set and we're able to play whenever we want and we
Yeah.
have our thing going on, like I want to now, you know, introduce the kids to the whole thing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We introduce the kids to it, and then there's more longevity into the basketball.
Have you
know?
been hooping straight since high school?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't stopped hooping ever since I remember. Like,
Ball is
I'm so
life.
jealous of those niggas. Man.
I swear.
I'm so jealous of niggas. You can tell when niggas have not stopped
I
hooping.
swear.
When you go to a run, you're like, oh, you've been okay.
this.
I got
Like,
it.
You're not out of shape at all.
I swear though, like,
Marlon's looking at them like I used to
it was
do
like
that
more
shit.
natural though. It was like, you know, like leagues will hit you up and be like, "Yo, come join my league,"
Yeah.
and then, you know, you end up being in 3 different leagues.
Well, you
in
got
the
more
world.
options. You got the Filipino leagues.
yeah. I was gonna say, and everybody always
That's
needs
it.
that one Filipino on the team, and it just happens to be
point,
you
yeah, it's
every
always-
time.
exactly.
I was never the one black
Exactly.
guy that
They're
chose.
like, we need the one. We need somebody that'll actually pass. We need a Filipino. Can't have everybody.
I
holding the
love
ball.
Filipino basketball. Man.
Yeah.
Like, love it.
It's
Like,
just very
with
fast.
It's
A lot of
it is,
dribbling.
and, you know, you're not. When you go to the hoop, you're not getting blocked by a 6'5" black guy. You know what I mean? Like,
not afraid to come down and
everybody's
get
under
injured.
6 foot, so you know it's fun. You know?
I swear to God, when I watch like real tall people, athletic tall people play, and how fast and how like the hits that go on, I'm like, every play looks like an injury waiting to happen for me, from my perspective. Because if I was to do that, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
get
But
it.
when I see like Filipinos doing it, same deal. I'm like, okay, this doesn't look like it's gonna hurt.
Filipino basketball is completely different to
Yeah,
regular basketball. I'll tell you
it's
that
pass
much, you know?
pass first.
We don't play man on man. It's zone
Zone.
defense all the time, and you got to make.
I mean,
it. You know
Filipinos
what
are
I mean?
homophobic, so that makes sense. man.
Not really,
I'm
man.
joking. Complete opposite of homophobic.
Filipinos love
actually.
everybody. To be honest.
Pretty gay, man.
Love is love.
Love everybody.
Yeah,
Love
you
is
guys,
loving.
your volleyball games are kind of crazy.
The basketball games are kind of
What?
crazy.
The
You
basketball-
ever seen
What?
the basketball when they're doing the splits?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
Come
a
on,
lot.
man.
Yeah.
Yo, when they do the Steph Curry
Steph
thing,
Curry,
yes.
but they're doing it all dainty.
I know.
Crazy.
No, I seen one guy shoot
Yo,
arrows.
I swear to you, Drake sent that to me and said, "That's your celly, right?" you know I do that, right? He's like, "That's your celly." I was like, "Oh, I can't do that no more."
No,
Oh
man.
no!
That's funny.
That's funny.
Speaking of Drake, Cole dropped a song. Cole dropped Port Antonio. Did not drop it on streaming services.
Yeah.
Are we noticing a trend here?
We are.
Everybody loves Instagram.
Who began that trend?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Did you say who?
He
That's
got
Drake, yeah.
into the post-battle thoughts. Did you guys hear the song?
I did
Yeah.
a few
heard it?
times.
How'd you guys feel?
It's a good song, and it's
a
rare
really good
coming
song.
from me because I don't fuck with Cole like that.
Not a Cole fan.
Nah, not
Why?
really. I just don't care for it. Except for 2014 Forest Hill. That's the
Okay.
only album I liked, but
Is there something about him that like you just boring?
that's literally how I feel. I listen to it like,
That's how I feel about Kendrick.
really? I can understand that though.
No, like I feel like they're like counterparts in a way.
They are. No, they're
Yeah.
very similar. I can
But
understand.
I
that.
like the way J. Cole spits the same shit.
Funny. I feel that way about Kendrick. I
Yeah,
like the way,
it's
the way
all
he does it.
preference.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
some people enjoy Kendrick's artistic expression or whatever
way
the
more
case
than
may be.
yeah.
And I feel like some people are like for me, I know there's been plenty of times where I was like, man, Cole might be the best like rhyme writer.
Really?
I feel
I've
he's the
heard.
most ingestible, like the one that you could take in the easiest as between the three.
He's a middle ground.
Yeah.
He can give you a hint of that Drake-ness with like his introspection, but he could also be like very militant. Like
I don't
Kendrick.
believe
Yeah,
him when he's
he's the
aggressive.
middle bit in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. For sure.
Okay.
I mean, I love Cole.
Fair, actually,
man.
really fair.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
Cole. Like I
We'll
love
get it
Cole.
out.
His music's
Why?
great and all.
It wasn't
but
all
it's
the
like-
way. It was a half point.
That wasn't a Goldilocks.
Nah, he said something before. You missed it. He said something crazy before. He's like, he's the easiest to take in. I said,
Nah, see,
missed
that's
that.
you.
He said-
That's, but he didn't say it like that.
But nobody
You
caught it.
Took
See?
it like
We need
that.
more young boys in
And
the room,
That is
yo.
a red card. Write it down.
See, why'd you have to take it like that?
all right, see?
Write it down. Write it down.
Come
That's
on.
two of them. Write down the minutes. I need this. We're gonna make a highlight reel, y'all.
No, we could,
nasty
definitely.
niggas.
Yeah.
But anyways, how'd you feel about the song?
I mean, as a hip hop head, I love when people can tell the truth, and not shy away from it. Like even the shit that hurts. But I like that he didn't hold back on talking about Kendrick's bots.
I mean, he talked about everybody's. But I do. Come on, bro. Don't make me reach for this card, brother.
No, I didn't say anything.
Hey, man, you
I
laughed in an inconspicuous way.
In a what way?
Inconspicuous.
That word whooping your ass. No, I just, it's funny. That's all.
The bots.
You guys are crazy, man. But how did you feel about the song? Did you like it?
Whatever.
Are you a J. Cole fan?
I am.
Okay.
but-
Wow.
Because I know you listen to more than Kendrick, for sure.
And you didn't
Yeah.
like it?
I mean, I said it's fine. Like it was good. I'm not gonna run it back if so long. Like
Yeah,
I listened to
I
it a
did.
couple of times, and then I'm like, all right,
Yeah, it doesn't
that's
really have a
it.
lot of replay
What?
value.
I ran it back like
Yeah.
at least 5 times, just listening to it, just like.
I mean, yeah, but like I'm not
that's
gonna
because
reach
you
for
wanna
it. You know what I
hear
mean?
Every single
Oh,
every
no.
single thing,
no, just
and
that day.
obviously you can't like.
Yeah, but you're
Google
not
the
gonna
lyrics
reach for
like
it. You know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
It's not one of those. See?
What?
No,
Why?
write it down. No.
Why?
Why'd you
I didn't
point?
say-
Why'd you point?
What? Because you're talking, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Don't gaslight me, bitch. I'm not
gaslighting you, man.
Nah, you FOW this week. Freak of the week right there. Freaky ass boy. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really think J. Cole's pen is deadly. Just not deadly in the way he thinks. He's not the gun. He's more of an arrow.
Oh,
Hey man,
that's not nice.
Those arrows.
How is it not nice? That's
those
one of the
arrows
deadliest
can fuck
weapons of
shit
all
up.
Fight
time.
back.
What?
You're a Cole fan. Fight back.
I like Cole, but I just find his stuff is kind of like too like it touches me too like hard. Like I mean, hey,
That was already
my bad.
That was already,
It
brother. That was already,
No, get him out. Red card.
Straight up.
that was
No,
already, brother.
he's
I gotta
definitely
give you the
too.
card.
He's too much.
I gotta give you the card, brother. I gotta write it down.
I'm taking.
I gotta
That's
write
be
you
my
down.
only card of the day.
You might be
Yeah,
the
but
first. You might be the first guest freak of the week. For real. Keep fucking around. No, but I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah,
he's too close to home. Like he's
I
touching the
I listen to
heartstrings too
music
much.
to have fun.
Yeah, he's more of an escapism listener.
Yeah.
Whereas some people
Okay,
are
I get
like,
that.
that's why I don't like Kendrick. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyday
It's too real, right?
trauma.mp3. I don't have
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for
I
it.
don't have time. Right?
So it's like
Kendrick's like extra vegan. You know what I'm saying? I feel J. Cole is
Pescatarian.
Is like a pescatarian, only
good
fish.
comparison.
like a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
And then
Sometimes.
Jersey
Jersey is a
is the
carnivore.
whole every omnivorous. You know what I'm saying? Has
all time.
Red card.
You right. Get him. I couldn't help it.
he's a fan. He's a
I'm like,
fan.
damn, I
He's
put
a
that on a
fan.
jacket. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, listen, Cole, love you, brother. But just don't talk any of that shit anymore, man. You can't.
Honestly,
Listen, this is my thing. People were getting at him about this.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for what he said in this song. I don't blame him for his stance. Kudos to you. But I just don't want people to act like mental health matters when it comes to rap.
Oh,
Stop acting like it matters
Okay.
when it comes to rap. This man did what was best
for him.
for his mental health. Cole's not somebody that, first of all, shows off his family, shows off his life. We don't know
He's
what he
pretty
does in
private.
his.
He's
We
still
don't know what he
riding-
does
he
in
still
his.
rides a bike,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know
True.
what he does in his private time. So a battle like this puts that in jeopardy, right? Like we said, he saw where this was gonna go, and he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Right?
He did say he might delete later.
But my thing is, you've had a family for years. This is your girl from high school, allegedly. I don't know the ins and outs. You've had this situation for years that you have kept sacred and private.
Right.
Saying you're the best, calling yourself Muhammad Ali, saying that you'll fuck up anybody that steps to you,
Yeah.
is putting them in harm's way. So to act like he just had this epiphany all of a sudden in the middle of the battle, oh, my bad, I can't do it. You've been knew you can't do this.
Okay.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
You've
think he
been
forgot a
know you
little.
can't do this.
He had
No.
amnesia.
I feel like he knew he could, but he also didn't want to double down on what other people would be willing to do within the battle.
I think because of the
like
way
if it
he
was
talks,
just lyrics, if it was just let's just go bar for
Rap,
bar, cool, let's rap.
the whole
but then it
pettiness
was
and,
yeah,
like,
it was
the-
going
Yeah.
beyond
okay,
that.
I'll ask you this: what rap battle has ever been just rap? Name it.
I don't know.
Jordan Lucas and Tory Lanez is
Everybody
the
takes
closest
it-
it's ever been to just rap, and Jordan Lucas still crossed the line.
Everybody
and Tory
takes-
Lanez still want to fuck him up.
What,
Everybody takes it
LL Cool
personal.
J and cannabis.
No. Anyways, there has been no rap beef in the history of rap that has ever stayed just rap. It's never been just for sport. Niggas are always gonna cross the line because they need you to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need you to win.
Jay-Z enough?
Cool, yeah.
Like, D is crazy.
Oh, is that what we do? That was crazy.
You know what happened there?
Bombada.
Barbada?
Bombada.
We gonna keep it in the streets today. No,
Yeah, he's canceled, bro.
I'm Curtis Blow, and I'm like, come on. No, but that's my thing. It is like, yo, I've been believing you.
I never
You
believed
led
him.
me astray.
I never
I've been
believed him.
believing you that you had this fire in your pen, and if anybody steps to you, then it's a problem. But this is the equivalent to somebody yelling from around the corner, "I'll fuck you up." And then when you
then?
get up close, oh shit, you kind of saw it. My bad.
Do you
Like,
think-
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Do you think
What are
that
we
if it was
doing?
him against like one person, then he'd be more open to doing it? Because like when you look at the whole situation, he's in the middle. He's not really against Kendrick. He's not really against Drake.
Kendrick responded to his bars though.
But I feel like
My thing
Kendrick,
is-
both of them were trying to get J. Cole to side with them.
Yeah.
But I think
No,
Kendrick at that
no, I
point
don't
realized.
agree.
Well, I feel Drake tried to do that with
Drake
J.
did.
Cole.
Drake
Drake
did.
tried,
was
and then he
like,
said,
"Fuck
"Get out the
y'all."
way." Like, it's just
Kendrick is the one that said, "Fuck both y'all."
yeah,
He replied to his bar and said, "Fuck the big three.
yeah.
I'm not
It's
with
just
none of y'all
big
niggas. Y'all
needs.
niggas kissing and hugging on stage. Fuck that." He already chose a side. With J. Cole, he was lucky there was another person. Because if it's just him and one other person, he ain't got no choice at that point. He's got to go in. But the fact that Drake was there, he's like, I could bow out gracefully. Nobody's going to really care. Everybody wants to see this anyways. Like, that was his scapegoat.
But no, his scapegoat would always been, I'm going to battle you, but you're still my brother.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like
think that's
he would have
more
done
so
that on
that.
both
Yeah,
sides.
yeah,
He would have done
Fuck
that.
all that.
That's
You know what I'm
boring.
saying?
And this is where I go back to ball playing. Cole is what? A ball player. You know that shit stays in the court.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what are you afraid of?
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? The shit that's been said about Drake, can we prove any of it? No. The shit that's been said about Kendrick, can we prove any of it? No. Do you think Kendrick's family was affected?
no.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
listen,
think so.
You know what's more
You
than
don't
I
think
do?
so?
No.
Man.
They were crip walking in the video. They were at
Yeah,
the
it's
pop
true.
out dancing
They have
up.
to do that though, or else they lose.
No, but I mean, affected in
Right?
terms of
It's
like,
true.
yo,
It's true.
keep me out of it. Affected in terms of keep me out of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she could have easily been like, yo, don't involve me in any
Yeah,
of this.
yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this. But they were happily involved.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had to be after the bars Drake said about the family. I think they had to kind of show them like, yeah, I'm not phased. You know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
You know?
strong front.
Yeah.
But I mean, they showed a strong front regardless.
They did.
She didn't have to.
She was dancing in
She
the
didn't have
room,
to.
in the living room.
Yeah, so it's
he
like,
was doing it.
so for me, it's like, yo, he can't talk like that anymore. This whole left with the blood on me.
No, that I can understand actually. Because if you're in the middle of these two things, like if he's friends with both of them and he's seeing them fight, he's still kind of present. I'm not interpreting that bar as him saying he's part of the fight.
He
like
didn't
active.
have blood
He was
on
still
him.
a little bit. Yeah, he did.
How? He bowed out before they even really
Yeah.
punched at each other.
He put a song out, pulled it back. Even
Yeah.
before then,
He
you
was
know
the
what I mean?
first song to drop.
No, like that.
He spoke
That's
on
not
it
really a
after
diss
everything
song.
was
I'm talking
done.
about this
He-
song. He's the first diss song.
Okay,
He
but
dropped 7 Minute Drill and Pi and was talking his shit on both, which we've now learned that Pi was old.
Okay.
Pi was 2023 they recorded that, so it doesn't really count.
But his name was drugged through this whole thing. You know,
Barely.
Whoa, no, not barely.
Name 4 instances where his name was dragged.
Bro, we're calling him a coward now.
No, but I'm saying we are. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the battle.
Oh, but I'm saying the general public is not calling him a coward.
That's his fault.
Right, but that's not blood on him.
Yeah, but that's his own blood. It's not their blood.
Blood nonetheless.
But he said, I walked away with their blood on me. No,
Oh, okay.
you cut yourself.
I still think he did walk away with blood on him.
He cut himself and poured his own blood on him. He hurt himself. Nobody hurt Cole but himself.
No, I think he got hurt from his friends or people he thought was his friends. I'm not taking that
Emotionally,
bar as
sure.
him saying like he's active in the fight, but I think that he definitely got blood like from Drake or whatever on him. 100%.
I think the most he was mentioned afterwards was Drake saying Nicole shit was weak as fuck.
that's a bit of blood, or that hurts a little bit. You know what I mean? If that's your homie.
I don't know. It's just very disappointing. I'm all for. Listen, I'm not disappointed in him as a man. I think him as a man did the bravest thing that anybody in his position could do, which is to be like, I'm not built for this. In a sport where you have to be built for it.
Okay.
And in the song, he literally says, I'm finally free of all this. He no longer wants to be number one. He no longer has he definitely did.
Yeah?
He no longer has aspirations to
think,
be the
like,
top dog.
Recent. I don't think recently.
What do you mean?
Maybe when he started out. And
Exactly,
like,
no.
Started
Yeah,
out
for sure.
in like mid-career. I don't think he's been wanting to be number one for a while.
Once he
And
got
I
into
think
that
that
bike,
people have been
he's outta here.
in his ear. I think before that
basketball.
realization, people were in his ear trying to convince him, no, you're still on this path. Even though he's been, like we said, off this path for a long time.
Yeah.
Ever since he started riding bicycles and grew out his dreadlocks, I've been like, he's in a different tier. He's not with us anymore.
It's the truth. I'm
He's
not
not with us with it
Eric
anymore.
Badu.
He's not Coke or Pepsi. He's solidified RC Cola now.
Yeah. RC Cola.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, no, he Cole.
Cole.
This nigga raps.
Okay.
But no, freaking I just feel like he's separated himself from that for a while, and I feel like the biggest misstep was listening to whoever put shit in his head to go do that 7-minute drill. Whoever put that battery in his back needs to be fired. Because he's not that guy.
Yeah.
If he had not put
You're
that
not
song
that guy.
out and said, I'm not that guy from the jump, no one would have lost respect for him because we know where the real battle was.
You did that prematurely, I think.
Prematurely.
I think you.
Even though it was a month later.
you didn't.
He had so much time to think.
I think he didn't think it over through, like
Nah.
you know. And then when he did, he was like, "Yeah, honestly, what's
I think it
going
was
on over here? I'm
when
not involved."
like the reception of it, you know?
I
When
think he
people
respects
start-
rap and was trying to keep respect for rap, but not realizing it's in clash with his now new formed ego. So it's like he in the song he basically is like, yo, like I'm past this. This is not the type of life I aspire to be with anymore. Like
Well,
I'm
with-
not chasing that anymore.
I feel people
Everything-
don't realize, like, while this battle's going on between Drake and Kendrick, like, J. Cole's literally just battling himself in his own inner demons, trying to figure out where he
fact,
fits
though.
amidst all this.
crazy.
So, like, he's literally just battling some dude in the mirror while these two
Biracial
guys,
PTSD, man.
biracial PTSD, brother.
That boy bi as hell.
All right, see? Here you go again with this shit, man. Nah.
Shut up, Cole, man.
What's the problem, bro?
Yeah, Scarborough shooting star.
Scarborough
alumni,
shooting star,
you know?
man. Shut up, Cole, man.
Alone.
Best thing he did.
You know,
I'm joking.
three
Alone.
points a game. 3 points a
Yeah,
game.
he's
come on.
got a bucket.
Hey man,
I
you got a
guess.
bucket.
Yeah.
still.
You got a bucket.
Got a
You got a
bucket.
bucket.
Yeah, he said. Oh, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say that with everything that you're saying, and then watching that Wayno video of where Wayno was saying how
Dreamville
everybody
guys.
from Dreamville didn't respect Kendrick
Mm-hmm.
the way that people thought like Dreamville and TDE was
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense why if somebody did boost up his ego and was like, you are still like you could still be number one,
Yeah.
then it would be somebody on the Dreamville team.
Absolutely.
Because they hate it, allegedly hate it, Kendrick Lamar.
Absolutely, and I think people have a perception of their friendship or relationship because of the type of music they make. I don't think it's based in any real reality.
True.
I've never seen Cole and Kendrick hanging
I was
out.
gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
for real though.
Like
That's for
I've
real.
seen Drake and Cole hang out plenty of times. They've
Yeah.
even talked about it on music. So I'm like,
Has
why would anyone
Kendrick-
think that Cole would side with Kendrick over
has
Drake?
Kendrick and J. Cole even made music together?
They have, yeah, and they
High
were
power.
supposed to make an album together, and that never
Really?
materialized. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
One time they did, they jumped on each other's song as well. No, didn't Kendrick jump on Tale of Two Cities or something like that? And Cole jumped on another song. Yeah, And they gave hints. People were like, "Oh, it's coming, and it never dropped.
They wanted to do a Watch the Throne.
Kind of.
They couldn't do that shit.
A best of both worlds.
Fire.
Yeah, it's not bad. That'd be a bad time for Best of Both Worlds.
Yeah.
Shout out that album.
Who you gonna get it for R&B? Trey? Sugar Trey?
Oh man.
That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, no. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna not listen to Cole.
But wait, why does Dreamville have problems with TDE?
I think
Is it Jid? Is Jid sounding too much like
well,
a-
Jid
a
did. I
younger
think
Kendrick
they
or
said
something?
2 younger artists on Dreamville were asking Cole to jump in at the start of the battle, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 artists in their camp that maybe I guess feel like they're better or like. You know what I mean? I don't know what the case. They're rappers. Listen, everybody's competitive. It's a competitive sport. People are gonna feel like they're better than the other person. I know. I feel like Dreamville was reiterating some of the things that just rappers have said that are like into the turn up and not into the, like you say, you don't like the trauma.mp3. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Right.
some people don't like that, and so they're gonna be automatically like, yeah, Kendrick, whatever. Like, and that's just preference. So I didn't take it as anything. I thought it was weird that Wayno would say that. I didn't think that was cool. It's like something I said to you in passing, maybe.
Yeah.
Or backstage somewhere, and you're just repeating it for other
You're like,
people.
yeah,
Like,
let me share this.
yeah, and you're telling people like straight up,
trying to
yo,
fan the
I talked to
flames.
those Dreamville guys. I don't fuck with them at all. Like, what? That's chatty patty. That's weird.
It is. And the timing too. Like, why now? You're trying
Why
to
now?
reignite this thing.
Because
What's
is
going
he
on?
associated with anybody? But doesn't he
Wayno?
also, yeah.
No,
He's
he's
not
his
associated
own
with
guy.
any of
He's a
them.
media guy. He's
But does he?
he used to manage.
Isn't he
I
like
think
that all the
Jadakiss.
time?
No. Which is why it was even more surprising. Wayno is a guy of good ethics. I think like he's never messy. He's never looking for clicks.
Yeah.
Never one of those guys. So I was very shocked coming from him.
Did you ever get to play J. Cole?
I have actually at Drake's house.
Is he nice?
Right before their tour.
Yeah.
They came over there and kind of like, just kind of Dreamville was there and OVO was there. This was before Kendrick and everything. We had a great time.
Yeah.
We were playing basketball.
Is he nice?
He's nice, man.
Yeah.
He's tall though, and he knows how to hoop, right?
He is tall. I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
expect
really
that nigga
tall.
to be that
and
tall,
he's
bro.
strong too. Like he can really.
I didn't expect that nigga to be that
see why
tall,
Kendrick
bro.
would get
He
it.
can really hoop.
Kendrick mad because he couldn't ball with y'all.
He definitely cannot.
He's too short?
Kendrick is shorter than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Kendrick is a
Yes,
little
Yeah, Kendrick's like, what,
man.
Step on him.
Kendrick's 5'5".
Capitals.
He'll get stepped on, bro. Stepped on. She's shorter than Filipinos.
I had no idea.
That's why
bro.
when he looks so big.
Like I knew he was short, but I
beside
thought it was
him.
like a 5'9".
Like if you see like Kendrick and Drake stand beside each other, you'd be like, oh
Yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy,
Drake's gonna
yeah.
whoop his ass.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Didn't Drake say something about him being a short king?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, he be doing a
Go get-
he be
Whitney,
doing a
go get your
Mexican
short
burpees
king
in a
or
full
something.
Shout out to Short King. Shout out to Short King.
Oh man, yeah, no, Cole. God bless.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck,
Good luck
bro.
with all your endeavors, man.
Yeah.
That's
What y'all doing with your Tesla robot, man? What do you guys?
I'm
What's the
not
first
getting
task?
one, dog.
You're not getting a robot?
No, bro.
I'm getting the
Ever?
cheap- I'm getting
not
the
getting
cheap-
your robot, bro?
You
Nah,
guys
gotta
not
get the
watch
Chinese
iRobot?
ones, man. Those are cheaper.
I do.
Yeah.
The Chinese
believe in
robots are
movies too
cheaper.
much, man.
Yeah, the Chinese ones are at least 10, 15,000 cheaper, bro. And they do just as much, and if not more.
Bet.
And you can
Yeah,
jailbreak
yeah.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Jailbreaking your AI is.
I'm trying to
They can
jailbreak
play
my
2K
robot,
with
nigga.
you.
I've been seeing the funniest memes, man. There was like this meme of the AI robot running away. And this is like after the 17th time you ask it to do something freaky, it's just like running away. Like,
What?
Freaky ass Duke.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting a robot.
Hell no.
You wouldn't fuck a robot?
No.
Or if they make a flesh
I don't
like
care,
fleshy?
brother. That's a robot.
You're going
She's
to-
bad.
You're going to
And she's bad.
Don't
Bad
be as bad as you want.
That would be even
bad
scarier. It's like,
robot.
this
We're
is not a
Go in there
human.
and become Beyonce.
Oh, watch it. In 20 years, we're gonna find this guy at the robot rub and tug. The
Yeah.
eye rub.
Hey,
It's a
You
good
say
business.
that they were supposed to open one
The eye rub.
at Young and Finch years ago.
Robot rubbing tuck.
Yes,
be
there
a
was a
lucrative
robot
business.
brothel we talked about on the pod. They were gonna open a robot brothel at Young and Finch. We don't know him like
Oh, it's a real thing?
The ROBROTHEL.
the robot.
What do you mean? Yes.
But that's the title.
Yes.
Robrothel.
He knows about it too. Bro.
Robot brothel.
You guys are I'm jailbreaking my robot ASAP, brother.
Have fun.
ASAP.
For what though? Like, what's
Exactly.
the extras it's gonna do for you? Like play 2K with you?
All
or like-
type of shit.
Yeah,
I might not even wipe my
1v1.
ass anymore.
Wow, that's crazy.
Get back there, Henry.
I'm done.
You gotta give him a real butler name.
Like, I'll give you permission to say the N-word. Like,
Giving your robot the N-word pass is crazy.
James wanted to know why you said Henry, and that was because this morning when we talked about it being named Optimus, he said that that's not a good name.
How
It's
you
too
gonna name
scary.
the robot
Scary.
Optimus?
Yeah,
that's
That's
scary. That's scary.
intimidating.
Like Henry.
Optimus is fire.
Give him something unassuming, like Charles or
Yeah.
some shit.
Charles is a very butler.
Yeah,
Yes,
Charles, Alfred,
Alfred.
Jeffrey. I'm gonna
Yeah.
name mine Jeffrey.
Winston. All them shit. Yeah.
What up, G? Yeah, no, my
Jeffrey with a
robot
G,
got
not a J.
Farnsworth.
Yeah, it's G, isn't it? Yeah, he's called him G all the time on the show.
Geoff.
Geoffrey.
G-off.
Yeah, no, my robot gotta learn how to make oxtail
Real
super
talk.
fast.
So
What
you
else?
want a Jamaican robot, basically. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So you want your mom?
It depends on what time it is.
I mean, if you jailbreak it, you can have everything.
Exactly.
You can have everything.
It's not an iRobot, it's an I robot.
Hilarious.
Yo, you're too good.
An I robot.
Oh my god, my robot's iTel? That's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, no.
Would you let a robot give you a fade or a braid up?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I might
Yo,
still,
the
actually.
lineup
100%.
would be crisp.
Not a
100%.
braid.
It would be perfect.
The
Not a
lineup
braid up.
actually
It'd
probably
be a
no.
perfect braid up.
Because they're
Not a
using
braid up,
laser
so. Line up
focus
for
and
sure.
whatnot. Yeah.
Actually,
not
I
a
don't
braid
think
up.
I would let it do that.
Line up,
I
yeah,
already
would
don't
still.
trust my barber.
Line up?
Line up, yeah. Braid up, no.
No braid
That's
up.
what I'm
Your
saying.
hair's gonna
It
get caught in
starts-
the knuckles and shit.
Okay, but even a lineup,
Giving it
it's a
sharp
razor.
objects.
Yeah, but
right,
they're
the
delicate
razor.
though.
Malfunction right
Yeah.
there, like
Brother, have you
know
ever
how
been
hard-
in the barber's chair and been like, yo, my barber could kill me right now?
Yes.
Nah.
I've thought that a million times. That, especially when he brings out the blade.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
And
yeah.
he's trying to trim up the edges. I'm
Okay, I
like,
guess you're right,
you think you
so.
just go sing?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
done.
finished.
Done.
Nah, I got a few seconds, bro. I'm going down fighting.
Bro, I think about, you know what made me think about that?
I'm holding my neck like, nigga, you going down with me, dog? I'm not dying like this, nigga.
Yo.
What is this nigga doing here?
I'm gonna get blood on
slits
you.
your wrist.
Yo, I think about that Asian guy on the Go bus years
Yo,
ago.
I know exactly what you're
that
talking about. I
sawed
heard
off
about
that
this.
person's
Yeah, yeah.
head on a
Oh,
full
yeah, on the
bus.
Greyhound,
With
on the
the press
Greyhound.
And
knife
he
or some
has
shit?
no memory of it. He genuinely doesn't remember it. He had a psychotic break.
Yeah.
That could happen anytime to anyone.
Yeah.
And robots
any
too.
robot.
Nah.
Yeah. What do you mean? Nah.
Put a firewall.
Hold on. He doesn't remember anything?
He doesn't,
He doesn't remember
Nah,
shit.
he claim- yeah,
That's
that-
dopey then. That's dope.
Yeah.
Psychotic break.
That's crazy. Doesn't
They're saying
remember a
that
thing.
they proved that he had I think it was I can't remember what the word was, but a lot of stress leading up until that point, and they think that that's what
Or he just clicked out.
just snapped in his brain.
Mm-hmm.
But it happens. But like, it's obviously the easiest way to
fucked
get off
up.
something. Like, yo, I'm fucked up.
What?
Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. The robots. I don't know. I
I don't
I
remember
feel like
what movie it was, but I seen it was like everybody bought robots, and then all of a sudden they just started snapping, and they were locked in their house, and the robots were just like,
oh, I thought this was
going-
Bicentennial Man for a second. I was
no,
like, nah.
it was a more recent movie.
That's the best robot.
Mother
movie.
Eye,
Mother
Eye or something like
Mother
that.
Eye. Yeah.
Never seen
Really? I never
It was
watched
on
that.
Netflix.
It's a newer movie. I'd
Yeah,
say in the
like
last
last
couple of
year or
years or something like
something like
that.
that.
Yeah.
You see, there's signs in the movies. Like,
I want to
what
watch
is
that. What's the
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina?
That shit was weird.
That's a robot movie
That
too,
shit
right?
was weird. Yeah.
Is it good?
You watch it.
Oh, you watched it already?
I watched it a long time ago.
Freaky ass.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Nah, it's.
If I
it
see
was-
anything freaky in there, you get in the card.
It is.
From my house. I'm in my home. Like, yeah, no. Oh man. What else happened this week? What
Oh,
else?
did you see the I was gonna ask you guys actually. What do you guys think about that Drake being bigger than Tupac and on the same level as Michael Jackson.
Who said that?
I
It was
think
a
he's
big- it
closer
was like
than
a
Michael
big
Jackson.
thing.
Why
It
is
was
Tupac even in that conversation?
They said, and then the reason why I'm asking you guys, because in the comments, they were roasting Drake, like roasting him, like,
They're
yeah.
always gonna
In
roast
That's
comparison
just
him.
to
the
Michael
thing
Jackson?
to do
Yeah.
now. It's,
Yeah.
it's just a thing to do now. But the
So I looked at the
Tupac
numbers.
comparison, I
That's
don't
why
get
I'm
it.
asking, because I looked at the numbers.
Yeah, the numbers-
They're tied. Michael Jackson and Drake are actually tied.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
number
numbers is
wise,
like-
it's like
yeah.
It's different.
maybe
Numbers,
not,
too.
maybe not global.
Yeah, it's a different era, though.
Impact the way that MJ
Global
had
impact
it.
You're
and
right,
popularity,
you're right.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
one. That
Nobody.
he's
I
single.
don't
I'll
know.
tell you this much, okay?
Except for 50.
When I was watching a podcast and somebody was saying who's better, Chris Brown or Michael Jackson, and they're like, when Michael Jackson came out, people died.
Yeah.
For real, though.
People would just look at him. He
Faint.
wouldn't even perform
Yo,
it,
like
and people
fathers,
would
bro.
die.
He had
They would-
FEMA
Okay.
tents set
Yeah.
up outside of his concerts.
People's
FEMA.
dads
are
These are for
crazy.
natural
Do you guys,
disasters.
do you guys remember?
That's crazy.
Straight up.
There was the one clip where he was performing on one of those things that go out in the
Yeah, yeah,
audience,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
person was like climbing up, and
Oh,
he's trying to
and he let
like
them.
knock them down. Though at first he was like, "Stop,
Yeah.
stop, stop."
And
But
Michael's
then-
like, it's okay, let him go.
Because he
And he
couldn't
just
push him
held
down
on
at
to
that
Michael
point.
the whole time.
yeah,
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it was that
Yeah,
exact
that
song.
was it.
It was that exact song.
It
yeah.
was Norm.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like numbers wise, for sure, like they're on like the same level with number wise, but the way that people reacted globally
Yeah.
It's
to
different.
Michael
it's
Jackson,
interesting.
Different
it's just
time,
not
too.
the same.
It's
And let's
interesting in terms of
not
numbers,
forget,
too.
if you look it up, there's a story about Michael Jackson actually beating up Tupac.
What?
There's a story about
Norm? It's a conspiracy
Look it
shit,
up,
bro.
man.
there's a story.
Where'd you see
Where
it?
is
This
I
is
literally
real.
just
I
saw
rate
it.
it.
I saw it today.
Did you Google it?
No, it was okay.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah, we
The
bro.
got it.
story, so the story is
Tupac.
this dude was like, I guess Tupac was at a party and he was blowing up on this girl. Mike's like, yo, that's my family. You can't be blowing up on
New
my fam.
favorite MJ story when
Yeah,
Michael fought
I'm reading the same
Tupac.
thing.
Yo.
In the mid '90s, Michael attended a barbecue hanging out with Kadada
I can't
Jones,
even doubt. No.
Quincy's daughter.
There it is.
And
There it is.
Tupac was seeing her at the time. And Tupac shows up to the party, sees Kadada sitting on Michael's lap, assumes something was up, and tries pulling Kadada away by the arm. Michael didn't like him acting away towards Kadada at all, so he pulls her back and they shit talk each other for a few seconds until Tupac swings at Michael. Michael ducks and hits the hee hee. I added that part. Michael ducks and hits Tupac back in the jaw with a quick jab. Tupac takes that, knees Michael, and they both fall to the ground to tussle before people break it up.
Yeah, Michael wins.
Go,
man. Like, come on,
Norm.
man.
They settled everything with a handshake later on once the air was cleared, with Michael saying that
This
Kadada
is
was like a
Reddit.
niece to him and
Who
that
broke the
Tupac
story, though?
respected that Reddit.
It's Reddit.
All right.
No,
All right.
but so there was a dude that was actually speaking on it. That was like,
I was
Yeah.
there. That's what you said?
yeah. So
All
what,
right.
you know,
What's his name? What's the guy's name?
I don't even know. I should have sent it to the group.
Exactly. That nigga.
But
That's
I like
hilarious.
those stories. Like whether it's real or not, I like hearing stories like that because you know who truly knows. But the idea, because everybody knows Mike was down with the Crips. You know,
Yep.
I heard he was
and
a
fucking-
gangster, to be honest.
And,
I'm
and
gonna be a liar.
Tupac was a blood, right?
Everybody that knows Michael personally says Michael's a real nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. His
Like,
voice is different.
His
what I
voice is
heard.
different. He was very, very black.
Yeah.
I
Use
mean,
nigga a lot.
He took
said
all those
nigga a
beatings.
lot,
He
yeah.
took all those beatings from Joe Jackson. He had to be a real nigga, yo.
Yeah.
You have
I
to be a
mean,
real
she's
nigga. If
not
you're
wrong.
getting beat all the time,
She's not wrong.
you gotta.
Joe Jackson would beat them just in case. Just in case I don't know some shit y'all up to. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
If you're getting beat all the time, you're gonna have some type of anger issues, and you're gonna take it out on people. You're
Yeah.
not gonna stand down to anybody.
Facts.
If you're
You guys gonna
getting
beat your robot?
all the time? Pardon?
He gonna beat your robot.
Yo, pull out the
Fam,
card, bro. Pull out the card. Yeah, man.
That's a card.
Pull out the belt on your robot. What did I tell you? Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, what does Michael Jackson do in streaming
Today?
Like today.
today?
He's probably still up there.
What would
Up there.
Michael Jackson's album sales be in the streaming era? ChatGPT, talk to me now. I gotta see if there's inflation. Cause what's his biggest first week? Can somebody look up his biggest first week? Let me see here.
Is this him?
Thriller alone has
That's
sold
the
over
one.
70
That's
million
him?
copies worldwide.
Oh,
Bro,
see,
you
he
can't
has
talk
a-
to her like that. He was like, Mike, mind your fucking business. Mike was like, no, that's like my niece.
Oh,
You
he's
ain't gonna
saying
just talk to her
verbatim.
like
He was
that.
there?
Michael Jackson, fucking Tupac start rumbling.
We need his name.
Michael Jackson beat his ass
We need his name.
Michael Jackson.
We need that nigga's name.
at the party. Disrespected.
Let's go.
Michael Jackson.
Thriller
Who's
alone
that?
has sold over 70 million copies worldwide.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Jackson would likely have billions on streams on platforms like Spotify and Apple. For comparisons, artists like Drake and Taylor Swift routinely hit billions of streams, and Jackson, with his global appeal, would likely surpass those numbers. Boom, bossy.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even doubt it. I wouldn't even doubt it.
That's crazy.
Tommy Too
But
Smooth.
Yeah,
Drake has the most
his name
hits,
is
no?
Tommy Too Smooth. He's a
On
comedian.
Top 10 or on Billboard
He's tied fourth
think
with Michael
so.
Jackson.
for most hits.
Billboards. Yeah.
I thought he passed him years ago.
They're literally just tied. Wow. I believe.
Yeah.
That's
no, or
crazy.
he's one short. No, isn't he one
No, they're
short?
tied.
They're tied.
I mean, I Googled it earlier because
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, what do you mean,
Gotcha.
Tupac and Michael Jackson? And I was like,
Why is Tupac in that conversation? He didn't sell that much.
I don't think so either.
I think it's.
I don't know.
I think it's just the death effect.
Yeah.
You know?
First week.
Fucking hell, bro.
Back then.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Brother.
Before
Brother.
streaming.
Well,
dog.
back then,
That's hard.
record sales were a lot better though. Now people are barely selling units.
Well, because people aren't buying units.
Yeah.
People are streaming. So
Yeah.
I think people think when they stream an album that they are kind of like buying it back in the day. But people are still buying albums. Like you can go out in the iTunes store and buy an album for $4.99, $2.99,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be. People aren't buying them anymore. So if it was physicals, I don't want to talk about it. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. I'm so happy we're past that.
Do they even have
HMV lines?
Do they even
Nah,
have
HMV
They don't have
lines.
HMV no
Nah,
more.
nah.
I miss Columbia House days. You had to like circle the shit you wanted and like send it in
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with the
yeah, I
stamps and
Oh,
whatnot.
wow.
What?
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that
some
shit.
ancient
remember
ass shit.
the hell is that?
Columbia House catalog. So they
Showing
would
his
say-
age.
They would basically give you a whole like page of all these different new releases, and then like you would cut out a stamp of whichever one you wanted and put it in the envelope. Send
So
it. Be
it's like
this is
adult
what-
scholastics.
Pretty much. It was adult scholastics for
Sounds
music.
like it, right?
Music for music.
Yeah, it was music.
Adult scholastics.
That's really what it was, man.
I miss when you could be going there and listen to the songs before you you
Yeah.
actually buy the
Oh,
album.
you
everybody's
could
wearing
have
the
the
same
headphones.
headphones. Those ones?
Like-
Yeah.
Same headphones.
That's how COVID
Didn't
started.
Tatiana Ali did a music video like that? I think
It was an
Tatiana Ali.
episode. Excuse me. It was an episode of Fresh Prince.
But I
That's
think
right.
that-
She turns into the dollar
from when
sign.
she made the song, I think she adapted it into one of her own.
Oh, she put it in the music video.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that song was a banger.
Yeah.
That's low key a banger, man. She looks great for her age right now.
Did you see her
She's looking
sister?
real good.
She has a sister.
sister?
And her sister and her look
she has a
alike.
sister?
Yeah. Her sister, I think, is
Younger?
That's
don't
another
know,
one that Drake
older
took down.
maybe.
And I'm like, this nigga, bro.
That's a
I
bad
recently
picture.
saw
of
it
her.
on.
This list is crazy.
That was a bad picture of her.
What was the bad picture? Oh, the one with
her
him and
back
Drake.
one.
Her and Drake.
No. She's talking about. He was talking about the first one.
You seen it, right?
Oh, this is a sister? Well, hello there. Yeah, no, they're pretty much twins.
They kind of.
Wow, that's crazy. Genetics.
GC says that the girl, what's her name? The sports girl.
Sports girl.
She's on TSN.
Rooks.
TSN.
Rooks.
Rooks?
Ah, I
Sports
forget her
girl,
name.
TSN. Taylor Rooks
No.
Oh, never mind. There's only
On
one for
ours.
sports.
On ours.
on ours.
Yeah.
Savannah Hamilton.
No. Her name's. Her
Matt,
name.
who is she?
Hold on.
You're
I I'm gonna find her.
You're bod mine. This guy said Matt.
But every time he sees her, he's like, "Yo, you kind of look like Ashley Banks." Every single time. I'm gonna find her. Where is she?
You
Where is
look for
she?
that. Meanwhile,
Kayla Gray.
No,
what
it's not
else?
Kayla.
Young
What's
Philly.
Hillary doing nowadays?
Young Philly was arrested in Australia
Yeah.
Australia.
Shoot.
for rape
Down under.
and sexual assault.
Yikes.
It was another word that I
There
never
was
heard
another
before.
one there. 4 counts of
go.
penetration.
That's crazy.
Penetration.
Yes.
That's a
4
thing.
counts? Like, what is
4 counts
counts?
of, because there's
It's like
different
four-
types of,
That's all it
there's
took?
different
I was just gonna
types
say,
of
is that
rape.
4 pumps she counted? It was like, hey man,
Wow.
that's 4 counts. That's all he
All
got.
right.
Real though.
Imagine getting charged per pump.
We're
That's
not,
crazy.
we're not gonna dabble in that
dark arts, yeah.
category of life, but yeah, he was arrested,
extradited?
extradited. Well, when they say extradited, he was in the same country.
Was he?
Yeah, he
They
went
just had
from
to get him
like
from one place to the
Brisbane to
next.
Perth or something like that.
Okay.
Very disappointing.
Mhm.
What made this extra disappointing is the fact that I learned that there were stories already
About him?
Philly. Yeah. Apparently,
kinda
there
not
were a
surprised.
lot of women who had come out previously.
Yeah.
I guess this is in UK Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
And had accused him of just being creepy, weird.
Oh, okay. You know what? You're right. I
little
did hear
much.
about the biting story, and then dubbing Shorty. when he was
Yeah, I
like-
heard he bit
yeah.
a girl or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
There
yeah.
was that. It's and then,
Wasn't he the one complaining about like being like I have it all. I got
Yeah.
like why don't you want me? I got
Yeah.
I got I'm
He did. There's a clip of him going viral saying that. It's like, I
To
don't
a
get
girl?
it. No, just in general, speaking on his podcast, saying like, yo, like,
I'm a good
I'm
dude.
not-
I'm cocky or
that's a
some
tough
shit.
thing.
You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
That's a
that
tough
sounds kind of
thing.
predatory.
It sounds
Now-
very
now-
entitled for sure.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you hear it back, you're like, okay.
Well, there's so many things that people are pulling up, and this is a dangerous thing about the internet.
Yeah.
You could be innocent, and if there are things in your past that
Yeah.
just look a little
Questionable.
shaky,
It goes one way automatically.
I've seen so many reaches with the videos that they've posted of
Yes.
Philly.
Yeah.
Like there have been videos where he's flirting with a girl who's clearly flirting back, and they're making it seem like he's being creepy.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much, and I'm not saying the man isn't a creep, but like you guys are just doing a lot.
Yeah.
He's
That's
just
what I'm
doing a
saying.
lot.
A lot of those videos are coming back where he's like being aggressively flirty with women and stuff. They're like, look. I'm like, what?
There's one
Yeah,
where
that's why you better not fuck around, bro. 'Cause
All right, chill, hold on. That's never gonna be me, brother.
There was one where
all.
it got into what we said last week. What are the two worst words to say in a sentence?
Yes.
16 technically.
Yeah, and the law.
He was on his podcast. I think Chunks was trying to clarify something with the producer in terms of the law. And he was calling somebody nasty. I think he was going, I don't know, he's going on somebody. And the producer must have said, it's actually 16. And Chunk's like, no. And Phil's like, yeah, it's 16, bro. If it's 16. And they're using that video. And I'm like, somebody
No,
else
there was
said
another,
it.
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
another one too where, because I don't watch them, I don't know these people like that. But I saw him say, "Yeah, I would never let you date my sister."
Yeah.
And he was
Chunks
like,
said
"What?
that.
Why?
But
Why?"
he said something about Ben to the left, talking about his dick.
Yeah. That's
Oh
kind
my
of strange.
God.
He was just, I think he was more so talking about how many girls Philly actually takes down
Yeah.
in terms of that. But he wasn't talking. But see, people spin it to make
Exactly.
it
Yeah,
seem
exactly.
like Chunks was like, oh,
knows.
Chunks knew his friend was a
knew.
creep.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, he knew his friend was a whore.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that.
Very different.
It's
and
not
that's
that
my
crazy.
boy. Like,
Yeah,
like, I'm not
what?
gonna let my boy date my sister.
I know how you are. Like,
Yeah.
I know how you are. There's no way. So, yeah, and I think people were trying to throw Chunks into the mix,
Yeah.
saying that Chunks should have known. How much responsibility is put on? Because I think women have a perception of men, friend groups,
Yeah.
that is just so not accurate. Like,
Yeah.
I think they
think that the homies are in the back are like, yeah, nigga, go.
Cheering
no,
you
but
on,
this is
man.
the
It's like,
joke.
yeah.
On one hand, they will say you don't know your boy, and you guys aren't real friends. But then when something goes terribly wrong, all of a
Yeah.
sudden you know his every move.
I think that maybe it's because y'all spend time outside together.
Yeah.
So you might see the way he interacts in those settings that could be, end up.
But-
You'll see stuff in the club or the bars or whatever, and you're like, that's kind of sketchy. But if you're at home,
kinda sexy, it's
kinda
crazy.
sexy. But when you're at home, you're not like getting emotional and connected. That's what I think they're trying to say.
But it's like, this is the R word. This is a solo. It's not a group project.
Yeah.
This is
I don't
not
know,
something
man.
that someone exposes to his friends.
I like some people that know some shit that don't say
Yeah,
shit.
there's something to what she's saying, just in terms of like, I've been out with some people, and then I see the way they move, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not hanging out with you anymore, dog. Like,
I'm not
You can see
discounting
it.
that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not all the time.
oh no, of course
There's
not.
things
Every
you learn
night is
about your
crazy.
boys from
Yeah.
other girls sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
How many times have you heard
True.
something about
Right,
your
right,
old
right.
nigga that you
True.
never even thought
And then you're like,
could be possible? You're like,
Exactly.
him?
now I gotta question my
Exactly.
yeah, you gotta
Him?
question your loyalty at that point.
You got to
Bro,
mourn the
it,
friendship and
it
shit.
could be anything. It's not even sexual stuff. It could just be things he says, things he does. That you're like, him? Nah, no way.
Yeah.
Like there are people in my past that I found out hit their girlfriend,
Ooh.
And you never
yeah,
think
me too.
so.
and I never.
Yeah.
I would never be like that nigga. Like you think you'd see the signs.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't see the signs.
Because a
Sometimes
lot of
people are really
people-
good at covering up their
A
shit.
lot of people, like when they're in public or they're with people, like their friends, they don't want to show their true selves. They're hiding that
Facts.
shit. And
Exactly.
then once you get behind closed doors, that's when all the crazy shit.
Especially when it
happens.
comes to kinky things. Like I'm not gonna know my niggas kinky things.
Yeah, no.
I don't even want to know.
I don't want to know.
How would they even come
Keep
up?
that to
like,
yourself,
nah.
man.
But women think we're out here just sharing stories and telling every single detail.
At brunch.
Like,
No.
it's crazy,
Not at
bro.
all.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. So Chunks is getting grouped into this, which I thought was very unfair, especially because he's a married man.
Yeah.
It's very about his Muslim faith.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Really religious man.
Like he sacrificed his own singing career. That doesn't strike me as someone that's gonna be out here just doing craziness. It is incredibly sad because this is probably the biggest duo in
Yeah.
the UK.
Definitely.
They've had to cancel their live shows. Sponsors have dropped Philly left, right, and center. And now there is news that this girl has tried this with Bryson Tiller.
Oh, I
That's
did
who
see
it
that.
was. Yeah.
Oh.
Like she made those claims before.
Yeah. They're
then what
saying
is-
that she
Like
tried
before,
it with,
before all this.
Yeah, there's a time when Bryson Tiller allegedly came there and she tried to get him caught up, but she had no. I can't remember what they said. I think something about lack
proof
of
wasn't,
evidence.
like,
There's
yeah.
a
Lack of
lacking of evidence, especially visibly.
Wow.
I think there was like this is not consistent with
What you were saying.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or not enough evidence to be tried.
Yeah,
I get it.
and apparently there was visible marks on her this time, and someone, and this is the thing, like, you just don't know what to believe on this here internet, man. Some guy posted a screenshot of a guy that allegedly knows her, and was like, "Yeah, she does this. This is her thing." Like she lied on Philly, blah blah, just a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm just like, he's done. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's
matter
a
what.
sad thing about like
It's the R word, man.
I guess the
Yeah.
internet these days is you're finished on accusation.
If that's on your jacket, bro, it's over.
You're
over for
finished.
you, bro.
It's very hard to like bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
think- I don't
anybody
think
that
you-
has.
Ah,
I don't know
Chris.
anybody that has.
Chris.
He didn't bounce back
Brown?
from the R word.
Well,
If it was anybody else, they would have been done, bro. I'm not saying he fully
He's
bounced
bounced back
but
in terms of what the shit that he did for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
But that's just talent over fucking. Like
Even if
people
he-
put
e-
talent over fuckery all the time.
even
you're
if they say
talented
he's
enough,
innocent, even if they say he's innocent, he's done.
he's done.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
finished.
Dang.
Because we're not gonna
Because
believe
no,
Yeah,
this is a
right.
problem with the accusations. People never hear the apologies.
Mhm.
They hear the accusations.
Yup.
The accusation makes much bigger news because
Yeah.
it's negative.
Yeah.
And then the positive, when it comes out and it's like, oh, sorry, that didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. Handful of people hear it.
Yeah.
The rest of them walk around with
They
the
already have those
headline that they
thoughts.
read.
and they
Yeah.
don't want to believe the truth.
That's like
yeah.
he played here in the CFL with the Argos. Sean Oakman, he used to play for Butler
Mm-hmm.
when he was in college, and he has like a GIF that's pretty viral on like Twitter and stuff because it's him really big with like a crop top and he plays football, and he ended up getting caught up on some SA charges, but then he got dropped. It found out later that the woman had lied about it, but he was supposed to go like
All the
top
way.
Damn.
top draft pick in
Finished.
the NFL. And because of all that, and he had to go through the court and like obviously go to jail, court, all that stuff,
Jeez.
he wasn't able to go. And so he's been playing in the CFL.
Mm.
At least he was able to kind of live out his dream again, but in
not
a
the full
different way.
potential.
That's crazy.
Not
A
being
lot of
able to be
draftees
one of
that's
the
happened
number
to as
one
well.
Just like
draft
that.
pick.
That's happened
feel
to
like
a lot
the-
of draft picks.
The only person that probably survived any rape allegation is Kobe Bryant.
Is who?
Kobe.
Yeah, well, because of the court case, and I think, like, once again, talent supersedes fuckery, man. Like,
But
you
at the
gotta-
same time, the second that he died, there was a lot of people who were
Bringing it
very
back up.
rude,
And I
talking
mean
about
the
why
second.
are you
Ari
guys?
Shaffir.
Yeah,
the
like
second.
oh, he died in a helicopter crash. Well, that's what happens because you had the situation in Colorado
That's
or
what
wherever it
happens.
was.
It's crazy to say.
Yeah.
Well, I
They
mean,
were just waiting for his
right?
downfall.
well, it's that and the fact that the girl recanted and was allegedly scared, and just a whole bunch of stuff surrounding that case that just really sucks. So, I mean, listen, my thing is always like, hey, sorry to the victims, whoever is involved and is a victim of this stuff. I don't know the truth.
Yeah.
You know the truth. Hopefully everybody gets their just due and justice is served if needed be.
100%.
Yeah. People saw DJ Snoopy and Top5 hanging out this week and were very, very angry about it. For background, DJ Snoopy is a very big DJ out here in Toronto.
Yeah.
Top5 is a rapper. And
Just came home.
He just came home from jail. He said his number one priority is uniting the city. And since then, he's made amends with 2 people that he's had serious problems with in the
That's
city.
good.
for him.
Snoopy, he's flushed Snoopy's brother's pendant. They stole Snoopy's brother's pendant off of him and then flushed it down the toilet on live.
Lord.
On live, yep.
That was before.
And that's his dead brother. And so people were like, how could you possibly link up with a man that did that to you? And to me, it's just like, what do you guys want?
Yeah.
Y'all complain about violence.
Yeah.
You complain every rapper dying. Nobody can make it out the city. And then when niggas put their egos aside for the betterment of the city.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Blah, blah. Like, just because you're listen, some people.
It's not your story. You know?
Exactly.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not what's happening to you. Maybe that's something that he really wants. Maybe it's gonna, find closure for whomever. And
Who
they're
wants to
able
walk around looking over their shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how stressful. If you're not about that, if you're not from that life, you don't know how stressful that is. You go to any function, you gotta make sure your niggas are with you. Nobody can leave early. They gotta stay with you till the venue's done.
Can't even
like
link with women.
But even more so,
It's true.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
true.
even
You
more
can't.
like keeping
girls like, yo, I got a
enemies
hotel for
closer
you.
is a
No, you
thing,
didn't.
though.
Yeah.
But it's even smarter to keep your enemies closer too, if that's a thing. So like, not to
That's
say
true.
that that's what's happening, but like whether they squashed it or he's keeping the enemies closer, it's both a good look. You know?
Listen, on Snoopy's part, I commend him because like even just accepting that olive branch must have been a little like, yo, is this for real?
Forgiveness is not
Like,
about
how do
the
I
other
know that
person,
they're
it's
really
you.
about that? Like,
Yeah.
what if this is a setup? Like, it could be anything.
It could be.
So for him to even go that extra mile and they take videos, they went to a party together. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it personally.
I'm happy.
I
I'm
don't
happy
care.
to see it. Like, Toronto
Facts.
hasn't had any of that in a while.
Thank
All
you.
we
Yeah, I've
ever
never
talk
seen
about
this.
is beef and who's killing and who's
Dog,
dying.
last
right?
2 people I saw make up were Drake and Cardi.
Yeah,
And that was
that's
fucking
crazy.
OTA Live days. Like, that was a long time ago, bro.
So shout out to those guys. Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
Bundog
Big up to them.
and Top 5 for doing
For
that for
sure.
the city. It's
We
big
need
for
more
the
of
city.
that.
More of that, for real.
I want to see Mustafa
Yeah, fix that.
and some people fix it up, man.
ASAP, bro. 'Cause this is
Fix
weird.
it up, man.
Yo,
One
somebody
city,
told
man.
me, you want to hear the funniest shit I ever heard? Oh my God. Someone told me that Mustafa is the Tony Braxton of our time.
Yeah, you said that last week.
Oh, that's it? I told you.
It's real though. It's so real. He is definitely Muslim Tony Braxton for sure.
Muslim Tony. That's dumb, man.
Unbreak my Dean. That's crazy.
Yo,
That's crazy.
crazy.
Glorilla's album,
Yeah. I haven't listened
phenomenal
to it.
work.
For real?
Really?
I liked it.
Phenomenal. I love girl rappers where I don't feel gay rapping. I love it. It was
She
amazing.
sounds so hood when she raps. Like,
No, but she
it's
wasn't-
not even just
Yeah.
a
She
sound,
didn't
it's
have
concept
every
matter.
single. She didn't have every single song talking about
Pussy
like,
raps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
had a variety of songs. She talked about relationships. I watched her interview with Speedy and how she
talking about the
said her
music.
complex.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Speedy,
Music,
man.
Music.
Shout out to
Um,
Speedy. Great interviewer.
Yeah.
Great interviewer.
They talked about how she had this one relationship that, like, she was down
Fucked up over it,
bad.
yeah.
Like, didn't want to live type down
Oh,
bad
wow.
Crazy.
over it. And so
From a
I think
relationship.
that's what she kind of spoke about.
Mm-hmm.
Because she, to the point where she's like, I never want to feel that again. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never
Wow.
going to that extent to, like, feel the way
Yeah.
that I felt because of this
Shit.
relationship.
Yeah.
And so in the songs, she talks about that type of stuff.
A lot of
she had some-
empowerment.
She had some, like, she had a lot of God related songs, like God's
had Kirk Franklin
Prayer
on there,
or
right?
whatever. Yeah,
Her
she had
name,
Kirk
her
Franklin.
middle name is Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Well, it's glorious, isn't it?
I
Is-
thought, oh yeah,
or-
Hallelujah is her first name.
No,
and then
it's her middle name.
Glorious is
Hallelujah
her
middle name.
So then Glorious is her first name, and then
Yeah.
Hallelujah is her second name.
Something like that.
Learn something every day.
That's how you know she was born to some old Southern parents.
Well, no. So in the interview as well, she was like, "Yo, they're like, you have 8 brothers and sisters, or 9, or whatever the case may be. 10, who knows? 10 maybe.
Jesus.
Every single boy has the same middle name, and every single girl has the same middle name.
Yeah.
And then their mom was just like, for whatever reason, your middle name's Hallelujah. And she said because she was the 8th child, the 8 is of completion or whatever. She's not even the
My
youngest.
favorite number.
But
She's not even the youngest.
7
she's
is
not the
completion.
youngest. Yeah,
Her
'cause
parents
there's
are
like 10 of
old.
them or something.
Her parents are old. She brought her dad to the Steelers game the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's an old man. Like, they are old. But yeah, no, great album. Great content. Great everything. She's impressing me more and more.
Yeah.
And there was a minute there where it looked like everything was going bad for her. She talks about that a lot on the album as well. Like, y'all counted me out. Because remember that cha-cha slide
I was
bullshit?
just about to say, yeah, that shit.
And then
was-
around that time, she also
yeah.
got pulled over for the, I think it was a DUI or something like
I don't
that.
remember
And
that.
they had that cam.
You don't remember
They
that?
had that video of her getting pulled over.
And she was like, do you know
who I
me?"
am?
Like, it was kind of innocent though.
yeah.
She was like
Damn.
trying. She
Yeah.
was trying a thing.
You can tell she was new to this celebrity shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's
you know
that.
me?
But she's really bounced back, and I feel like she's getting there's a Cardi B quality to her of realness that
cousins.
people are. Yeah. There's a Cardi B realness to her that people are gravitating towards,
Yeah.
and I think she just stays that path of just being real. She's gonna be good. She's gonna be fine.
You didn't hear how they're cousins?
I heard that. I heard it.
It was like her, Cardi B said that her grandfather was like a street nigga.
Yeah.
So he had to make trips all the time down south, and he had like a secret family
In Memphis.
in
I heard about
Memphis.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And finds out that Glorilla is one of her cousins because
You know who
of
else is
her-
cousins?
A lot
Victoria
of people.
Monet and Kelly Rowland.
Oh wow.
They look like they could be cousins.
How insane is that?
Sexy ass
fire-ass
cousins.
family.
How insane is that?
Ooh, those two together.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
She was seen with
Yellow card.
Storms. She was seen with Storms.
Yeah, shit.
She
broke
just
my
announced her
heart,
divorce. What? It's like 2 weeks ago.
bro. A day ago, bro.
But apparently they've been in
They've
the
been
divorce
together.
announcement. They said they've been broken up for about 10 months now.
yeah.
And the next week, Stormzy.
Nah.
That nigga's resume. What a
He's a different guy.
what a CV.
It's Stormzy though. Like,
Yeah, that was
What
Storm.
a CV. Nah. Derek Jeter is another league of his own. Don't even put him. Derek Jeter is Derek Jeter Drake.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Derek Jeter Drake
Derek
Bow
Jeter,
Wow.
though, like,
Derek Jeter Drake Bow Wow.
Y'all don't see
Bow Wow for sure.
are
Leonardo
in a certain
DiCaprio's.
tier.
Derek
that,
Jeter
like,
has women that it's, I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's like your
What?
generation, like the white women you guys were fucking with. But for me, it was like,
He didn't just
Yeah.
have white women.
no, I'm just saying, like,
Go
when I
look up
saw-
his roster.
I did, and I wasn't moved.
Look at Leonardo
You're
DiCaprio's
crazy.
roster.
Bow Wow shit is crazy though.
Bow Wow is nuts.
It was Bow Wow though.
Bow Wow ran it for a
When
little
you
bit.
think
though.
about
yeah,
like I don't know if you were old enough, but Bow Wow,
I was old enough.
no,
I remember he went on
you would've
Rhapsody
been
in the
like
basement
6.
Yeah.
and talked about
I was doing the
almost
dance.
half the girls he's dated in a rap.
Oh, I remember that. Rhapsody in the
Imagine me
basement.
and Pamela Lee in the drop. I'll show you how a real Kid Rock. Yo, he
And,
snapped.
yeah,
he
bro.
snapped. That boy had the roster.
Yeah.
Nevaeh and the laundromat. That's what you were saying. I remember that.
yeah.
I remember that rap. That was a hard rap.
Hard.
Yeah, that
dog.
shit
That was
was
one of the.
hard.
That's top 5 in my Rhapsody memory. There's
And
him. There's Cam.
Good
Yeah,
old basement.
Wayne.
Wayne for sure.
Was it D
Cam
Block
for sure.
or was it just Jadakiss? I think it was D Block. I can't
The
remember.
whole Dipset went in there one time.
Oh, the whole
Yeah,
Dipset.
Dipset
Cam
went-
counting the
Cam
money.
counting the money in the
Yeah.
pink. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Classic.
Classic.
God,
What a-
DiCaprio had Naomi Campbell and Rihanna amongst a crazy list.
Yeah, he had Rihanna at a time where everybody had Rihanna though.
But
She went through like a 2-month phase of dating like 7 niggas, bro. It was like
yeah,
Shia LaBeouf.
was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Random niggas, bro.
It was her white boy face for a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
White boy face.
But when you look
Bow
at
Wow just did an interview with Roxy Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Because Roxy started a podcast, and I haven't been able to watch it, but she asked about the Diddy parties,
And that boy said, "Yo, the awards were so boring, man. There was no parties afterwards, no after
They're saying
parties."
he's
I'm
in
like,
withdrawal?
brother, this is not the time. This is not the time to
said
be
that?
like, we missed Diddy's parties.
And he said he
Oh.
missed
Bow
it,
Wow.
right? That's,
Oh, I
is
don't
that
know. I
what-
never got to watch it.
Oh,
but
you never
He
got
said
to
he
watch
missed
He
Diddy's
said he
parties.
missed it.
Oh.
He's like, I
missed
missed
Diddy's
Diddy's
parties.
parties.
Streets
Yeah.
are not the
Niggas
same.
are sick.
I know.
Niggas
What?
sick.
Yeah.
Timing.
Little Bow Wow.
Great timing, Bow Wow.
Shad.
Come on.
Oh, man. Speaking of niggas, Chromazz.
Oh,
We'll end it on
my
this.
This man almost spit out his water.
I almost spat on my
He
We'll
water.
wasn't
end it on
ready.
this. Chromazz.
Chromazz.
nigga.
I'm a real nigga. Okay.
Yeah, she really went real Trinidad James on this. And is defending her right to say nigga.
Yeah.
Because she's a real nigga.
So cringe.
And real niggas know what's up.
It is
Watching
cringe.
that shit,
Like, didn't they do this to? Did they do this to? What's his name? Fat Joe at one point.
that a nigga
They've done it
intervention?
a couple times. A couple times in his career, his card's been pulled. Cardi B, same thing.
Oh, wow.
There was a video of Offset dancing with her grandmother at her birthday or something like that, and the whole room was clearly very visibly Spanish, and people were like, "Where the black people at? Y'all, you guys said she could say nigga. Where the black people at?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
I seen them though. They look like there was black people. They're just light.
People don't understand there's two sides to a family. They're looking at the Spanish side and going, "Where the niggas at?"
I felt like there was a couple. I don't know how they're related, but I
Yeah.
felt like there was a couple who was probably like
All
biracial.
Cardi B
like
has
black
to do is
and
take her hair
whatever.
out.
Yeah,
Y'all
her
got
natural
your
hair.
answer. Y'all got your answer. But no, Fat Joe, I know they've been pulling his card forever because he's clearly just Jason Kidd black.
I mean,
With no actual black
Seriously,
parents. I don't know how he got to Jason Kidd black, but he got there somehow.
Well, it's because he's been in the streets for all these years, like working alongside them. They're like, nah, he, you know.
I don't think that changes his skin though.
No, not the skin, but
it
like
does not.
I'm talking flesh tone.
I'm talking on a New York level because New York's just
Oh yeah,
different
New
like
York,
that.
Yeah, New
yeah,
York is a
for
different
sure.
world
The
entirely.
Remember
N-word
that
in New
Murder
York is
Mook? Who was that? I think it was Murder Mook on that podcast was talking to Yes Jules, and he was defending his. I guess he's like, I know Asian niggas, I know white niggas that be on the block. They say nigga all the time. That's just how niggas talk. And everyone's like,
Yeah.
but it's really a sticky situation because it's like I always say you can say nigga if you could beat me up. That's my rule on saying
Because
nigga.
who's gonna stop
If you can kick my ass, you can say whatever you
But then
want.
I gotta fight, bro. Like I just come on. Like I put cologne on this morning. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to.
But and here's the thing: the most motherfuckers that aren't black that say the N words, most of those guys normally are willing to go down for it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's
Like,
true.
so that's
It's
why it's
true.
just like,
They
oh, if
protect
this
it like
guy's saying
protecting
it,
guns.
If he's crazy enough to say it and he's crazy enough to defend the fact that he says it, then it's just like, listen, I'm not willing to fight you over the fact that you want to say it that bad.
Some people
So
are
it's
just
like-
comfortable, a little too comfortable, and then there's some
Yeah.
people who are really about that life. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Fat
They're gonna
Joe's
say it.
parents.
Fat Joe's
very,
parents. I can't even see their faces, but I
but
can see the
they're white.
melanin and lack thereof.
Oh yeah, no, they're full on white, bro.
They're,
Yeah,
they're,
like
al-
Anderson
they're
Cooper's
albino.
family.
They're albino.
That's crazy.
I just think it had to be Charleston White to say that to Chromazz though. It had to be
Yeah.
him. Like, you know, it had to be him to be like, hey, you can't say that.
Yeah.
And now that they do it, it's
But
like
even when he was like, what did he say? You go to school? Edwards don't got no education. I was like, oh, come on.
He's
He's
just
Uncle
going
Ruckus,
crazy.
He was,
man.
yeah,
That
he was
guy's real
definitely
Uncle
Uncle
Ruckus.
Ruckus,
He's
yeah.
arrested. He's in jail right now.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah, for doing
Yeah.
something to an animal,
Yeah.
right?
Huh?
For harming an animal or something.
There was something about an
saying that he
animal,
shot an
and
animal or
something about
something.
possession or
Yeah.
something like that.
He always has a gun on him.
yeah.
Looks
Word.
like it. You look like you need one.
If you have
every
one
single-
eye, you have to, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
One eye and talk like that.
Nobody likes you, man.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
How does he survive so long if nobody likes you? I don't understand.
He's a real one.
But how
So I'm saying,
love the
man,
internet.
Someone's got to pull your card. No one has rung Korma's bell ever.
Yeah, for real.
So
real.
why she feels she doesn't need to say it? Who's gonna stop her if no one has?
I hate that so much.
But
though.
also watching Aiden Ross just in the background, just sitting there like,
yeah.
just watching it happen, like, oh, this is
Yeah.
clickbait.
That's why I always
worthy
say
right here.
pussy is stronger than racism.
Hell,
Because niggas will let you. There are niggas that let women say nigga just
Yeah.
because they want and
Yeah.
need that pussy.
Maybe, dog.
I needs the pussy. Say whatever you want.
Could be real. Yeah.
Couldn't be me. Those are niggas with no options. It's life.
That's a turn off to me, though. Honestly, if a girl starts blaring out that,
I will leave. I will leave.
There goes my time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there goes my time. God.
No, the worst is the one specifically for like, let's say you got like guys like us, where I found a lot of people that feel where, Afro adjacent will feel comfortable enough to say it around us. But I'm like, you wouldn't say that around actual black people. But you feel,
well, you guys are like the Ninja Turtles. You give off a hip hop vibe.
But that's the thing. Whenever somebody does that, I always do the whole
like a hip
don't do
hop
that.
essence.
Hilarious. You have a vibe, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, but those niggas are Italian.
That's Filipinos for you,
Man.
Hey.
I guess the basketball.
The basketball, the braids. It all contributes. It all contributes. Yeah. No one's mad. It's Filipinos. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, for real. That's what I love about being Filipino, though. Like, when it comes to racism, like, people are racist towards Asians, but they're not specifically racist to Filipinos.
I find the Cambodians get most of the vitriol.
You see
in
what
the
I'm
Asian,
saying? Like, you'll never be like...
Cambodians, Indonesians, they get it the worst, I feel like, in Asia.
Well, what's the worst you can say to a Filipino? Just,
oh, shit.
Like, what's the worst
you can say? Man?
What's the worst? You didn't wash my clothes fast enough.
Worst thing you can say to a Filipino.
He's gonna. We can wait.
You can't sing.
Wow, it is. That would crush them. Like,
Yo, I see an
did
8-year-old
karaoke
in a
yesterday.
Best Buy in the Philippines killing "Unbreak My Heart." I'm like, God damn,
8 years
bro.
old. Man.
How they can belch is crazy.
Yo, you know how
different.
you know how you used to go to Walmart and they used to have the video games just hooked up, ready?
Yep, yep.
That's how they got the karaoke machines in the Philippines, bro.
Hilarious.
Seriously.
They guys got them out. Who wants
A
those?
long ass line of kids.
Seriously, there's a whole book of things you can pick. Like,
But yeah, they'll walk up in there and just be like, all right, may I? And they'll give me the mic and be like, all right, show's yours.
And they're
the floor
going
is yours.
off.
And they're doing a full
Like the
Real
way
deal.
Norm went off in South
South
Africa,
Africa,
that's
yeah.
the way they're going off in the store.
real deal.
Crazy.
Full performance.
Yeah. Nah, he killed that shit. He's Cisco.
We do something here
Yeah,
called
Norm's the man.
manifestation moments,
Yep.
where you can manifest anything you want. Go ahead.
My turn to manifest. I just wish that, like the kids nowadays, it's all about the kids for me right now. So I wish the kids nowadays can
You can't
get.
hear it.
Oh, my bad.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, the kids nowadays can get motivation and inspiration from the right people and not the wrong people. So speaking about two people like Top5 and Snoopy coming together,
Let's get it
that is
one-on-one.
great. Like,
Let's get a one-on-one.
yeah, I would love to see. I heard Top5 can hoop, though.
Okay, I have an idea
yeah.
right
I heard
now.
Top 5 can
I have
hoop.
an idea right now.
What's the idea, Matt? Marlon?
Settling beef with basketball.
Wow. It might end up in a fight, but
Yeah.
that would be beautiful.
I feel
If you
like-
can get them in a controlled environment
The Office.
with just one each, yeah, you guys can bring one of your boys each if you want to feel safe.
Marlon,
has to
I've
be
done
a-
that. You know,
it
that?
has to be the top
I've
5
done
players.
that. Like two guys that just dislike each other, but because of the respect for The Office and me, they won't fight each other there.
Yeah, exactly.
You
See
know,
what I'm
but they
saying?
would play against each other, and they won't look at each
I
other in
feel
the
like
eye.
if you brought them to Drake's gym,
Oh yeah,
no one's fighting.
nobody's fighting.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like John Wick. You know how they have the hotel?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
one place.
Just
you
gotta
can't
have
fight.
a
Yeah.
neutral
Yeah.
ground, the neutral ground.
Neutral ground.
This
yeah.
is sacred ground.
Exactly.
We don't fight here.
Yeah.
That's what I try to make The Office. It's
I,
like, you know?
I think there's something there for that, brother.
Yeah, real
I think
talk,
there's something
man.
there
Real
for that,
spit.
and I think I would watch that.
Squash and beef.
I would watch those YouTubes nonstop. Because-
Yeah.
and no fouls.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Let them go prison ball. Like, no fouls at all. Just let them go.
Right? I'm telling
That'd be
you.
hard.
Are there other things you want to
beef balls.
manifest?
Yeah, so I am currently working with the kids like I was telling you guys. So I have this house league thing going on, and I'm trying to, speak that to existence. I'm already in like the first couple phases. I hope you guys seen me on my Instagram kind of doing funny stuff.
Yep.
Making it a little bit more fun and less
Twisting your
serious.
ankle with
you
the
know?
fly.
Yeah, you see, twisting my ankles and stuff. Really, it's because I want to be more in tune with the youth.
Yeah.
I feel like that's us guys getting older. We have to inspire and motivate.
And having a kid does that as well.
Exactly. You see, now that I have a child,
Gotta build
everything's
something
different.
for them
Like
as
even
well.
my content, like I can't. Noah watches it, so
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like I can't swear. I can't. My daughter's gonna watch it, so it better be
Yep.
able for her to
Kids
watch.
are the
you know?
biggest mirror, man.
Yeah.
Biggest mirror, brother.
So yeah, I just want to manifest like all these kids in Toronto to keep up with what they're doing and watching us being inspired by things that we're doing as a collective, and hopefully that betters Toronto as a whole.
Absolutely,
You know?
I think it will.
I thought you were gonna say something like get a PBA contract right quick.
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah, right.
Play for
My hoop dreams are done. I just found a way to have fun with it now. You know what I mean? But like I still wish I could.
Yeah.
They asked me to play in the G League tryouts, and I was like, guys, that left me long time ago.
Come on.
like,
Because
you know,
the commitment.
like,
Not even Scarborough
Decade
Shooting
two,
Stars.
not
baby.
even Scarborough Shooting Stars. I went to their tryout actually. I went to
Because the
their tryout.
commitment level is like
Was not
different,
it. Yeah.
right?
So you're every day waking up, right? You're
Yeah.
every day waking up. Basketball is everything. Like it's a passion project for me.
Yeah.
This is something that I'm trying to give to other people.
Okay.
What I know, what I've been through.
I was gonna say, when I went to All Star Weekend, like WNBA All Star Weekend, there was this thing called We Run It Back, and apparently they do this in every city for like All Star weekends, both NBA, WNBA, any type of draft nights, like all that stuff. And so it's a basketball collective that they'll go to the city. They have a partnership with Jordan Brand and Nike, and they bring out just a bunch of people. It's a variety of people. There's people who are from the actual city. Some other people that are just traveling to the city for
It's like an influencer
whatever.
run type
It's
vibe?
not necessarily influencers.
Oh.
There was a lot of just like regular people who just work within like media or sport or something like that. But then there was a couple of people who were influencers, and they just have basketball runs, and it's sponsored. And then, well, they gift everything, obviously.
Yes.
And then they also, before we did the basketball run, they brought in a team of people from Jordan and Nike, and they talked about new products that they're launching, and they allowed us to see what was coming up, and we did like a whole focus like group and was able to give our thoughts on products and all that stuff.
And
but
this-
they go
that-
to every single city for any sport related thing.
Yeah.
They'll just go there and have it.
That was my vision. Like honestly, I wanted to travel and play basketball places, and like that's great to see like them actually glorifying open runs. You know,
Yeah.
like that's the cool part about it. We don't have to be pros. We don't have
Yeah.
to, want to be in the league. Like we can play basketball with people who are on the same level as us and just want to have fun. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like
Exactly.
So it's great that they're glorifying.
But with
runs.
something like that, like you could still maybe not take all of their ideas, but I feel like you could still go and do it at those type of
Yeah,
weekends. It's a great
100%.
way to.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a few places.
You've done it like Grammy weekend and stuff.
Yeah, I
like
went
that,
to I went to LA. I did it in LA with Preston and them actually.
Yeah.
Aiden Ross showed up. AMP showed up in LA.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And then I went to Jamaica. Jamaica was probably the best office hours I've ever done. And it was
crazy.
like I got to go to Grants Pen Peace Park and like literally like the hood. I walked in there and everybody's China boy. Yo, miss our chin. As soon as I hit the first shot, though, they're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, pass the ball,
All Jamaica's guys.
But
see
yeah,
got a little
Jamaica was
sauce.
good. Jamaica was great. That was like one
Or
of my
you could
funnest
take
places.
office hours to like all the iconic basketball courts.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like that one in New
Yes.
York.
It's actually the
Rutgers.
greatest idea.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
the one in the Philippines.
With the
that
Kobe
one
on the
there.
ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm doing that in March.
That one's hard.
Yeah,
That
March.
one's hard.
With Mike Swift.
I'm gonna go with like Thomas and
The
Matthew.
best
right?
ballers in the world
Okay,
have all played
okay.
there. All
But,
of them. Durant, all those guys have gone there. and
Yeah,
played.
exactly. It's a must that I go there. It's honestly,
You have to go somewhere in China, obviously. I feel like China has
Yeah.
not I feel it does have a huge
So
basketball.
my plan for next year is to touch everywhere but the States.
What was
like
that for
Serbia?
I would love it. Seriously,
Gotta touch
they
Serbia,
have
man.
basketball over there. bro.
Listen, Luca.
With
his
I'm telling
horses?
you, they have hoopers there.
All those guys. man.
everywhere.
The
Try
burn
to-
down the stadium type shit, man.
Yeah, that's lit. Imagine the content.
Thank you so much for coming through, brother.
No, I
Mr.
appreciate you
Boss
guys.
Hog.
Make sure you guys follow office hours. Make sure you guys hit up office hours. Make sure you guys attend an office hours. And that's about it. You got anything going on this week?
Just look me up, man. Comedy shows all week. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing the Keenan and Kel thing.
That's
Doing
Tell
our
them the
best
dates.
3 minutes.
Tell them ways they can support you. Like the dates. and
Okay. You know what?
Check my shit.
You could have at least said your shit.
Check my
you could have
shit,
been like, hey,
you
it's a
know.
Big Norm show or something.
Yeah, you could check out Big Norm Alcancel on IG and click on my link tree and look at all the dates coming up the next week.
Yeah.
And I'll be at Hamilton Levity Live this weekend with heavyweights, and I'll be doing the Comedy Corner alongside a bunch of other comics. So yes, come on.
I don't remember them, but they are there.
They're gonna be great.
You guys got anything going on?
Yeah, episode 140 dropped with Scarborough Spots. We shot in their store.
Great
So go
location.
tap in. Yeah, we got some clips coming out soon. So yeah, tap in.
Dope.
Just Argos. Last Argos home game.
Last home game?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. How'd they do this year?
We are in the playoffs.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Anything can happen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not as good of a season like last year. I think
Yeah.
we went undefeated until like the end.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we had like a crazy run last year.
Yo, what is CFL
but yeah, this
numbers
year's not that great.
like in terms of viewership? Is it crazy?
On TV?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Across
I don't know
Canada,
TV.
but not Toronto.
Yeah.
Toronto
So-
actually,
Like,
Toronto actually has
Saskatchewan
like
be-
the
I know Saskatchewan be
smallest
tapped
fan
in.
base.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't doubt
Well,
it.
actually, Montreal's
Alouettes. Ooh, I
no,
forgot
their
about
stadium
them.
isn't that big.
It's small, yeah.
Yeah, their stadium's not that big. I'm sure that they have fans there and
But
stuff.
it's like
or
one of their
maybe
only
not. I don't know.
teams left, no?
Yeah.
Really,
They
So-
lost the Expos.
They don't have the soccer team anymore. That's what they do.
Maybe. I don't know.
know.
But that's
Yeah,
like a different season.
They go crazy over the Ottawa Red Blacks and the Edmonton Elks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Well, they just did the NBA game there, and it was like the third one sold out one in a year. So
I got Keenan Presents pop-up comedy fest at Comedy Bar, the 9 p.m. show on Thursday. Basically, with this Keenan show, essentially they're gonna be choosing a couple of comedians out of hundreds that they're auditioning, essentially, and you get taken to SNL, and you get taken to New York. They also take you to Vegas to perform at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club in Vegas. I think for an entire weekend.
I'm just banging off the fact that I look like Kel. And, like, let me be Keenan and the Filipino Kel. Let's
Bring
go,
it up.
bro.
Bring it up when you
Hell yeah,
in your
you best,
set.
you best believe.
It's gonna be so weird doing 4 minutes. Like I've never done that short amount of time in my life, and you got to pack it with your best stuff, but also it's got to be TV ready. So I can't swear, you know. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I'm
Yes.
Marlon,
I'm Norm.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Duke.
and that was the extra gravy.
Oh, thanks for coming, brother.
Let's get a group shot.